Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. That's right, we are streaming on YouTube today. Yep, changing it up a little bit. This is our second live stream with this character, so I want everybody to meet Aeram. There he is. He is our would-be wizard. Of course, Aeram is named after one of my Patreons, a long-time supporter, so a big shout out to him, and I appreciate him very much. Thank you, my friend. I hope he can join the stream, but if not, this is for him. So, hey, Goizaka, we've got Consolus in chat. Goizaka's here. Hello, folks. Hello. A little bit of an impromptu stream, but I know Consolus was aware of it. They asked me if I was streaming today, and I said, yeah, let's do it. Let's jump on with our new character. Like I said, we spent 4 hours with this person, Aeram. He's got a few spells: magic missile, phase door, translocate self. Oh, that's for teleporting between gates that we discover. Crystallized mana, which I know Consolus has been testing pretty thoroughly. Sound bomb, which is a classless. Magus ruin, storm shaper, air bubble too. That's a new one to me. I might be interested in using this like instead of a gas mask. We'll have to try practicing some of these spells, but it's currently 6:30 in the morning. We are situated at our little impromptu base. It's not going to be the final base, no doubt about it, but this is our current home just south of where we escaped. Our starting location for this scenario was right here, so we were kind of trapped in the city. Well, we made it south through the woods and we traveled over here, set up a base. So we're kind of just working on getting a vehicle together. Obviously, once we do that, we'll probably hit the road and really start searching for things like the refugee center. And I think we know the Exodii. Yeah, the Exodii location's down here. So we might pay them a visit, just start looking for NPCs too that we can recruit. And of course, always on the lookout for new spells and powers. So let's go. For anybody who is interested, here's the current world mods. We're using Magicalism, Mind Over Matter, No Hope, and Bombastic and Mythical Martial Arts. So far we don't know. Yeah, no martial arts yet, but we'll get there. All right, so let's check things out. I think, yeah, we've gone through all these books. So this place has been pretty thoroughly looted. You can see my refuse is all over the place. This pile right here is pretty much everything we've got in the world. So right here, we got plenty of food items, decent amount of books. Most of those came from this location here at the hunting lodge. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So let's plan out what our move is. If we zoom in just a little bit here on the world map, we got a few folks today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining the stream. Playing some Cataclysm on the stable branch. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and let's take a look at what we're doing. So our car situation is, I think, located just down here. Yeah. We need solar and welding. Let's go take a look at it. It's been a couple days. Oh, we've got an Undying too in that area. That might actually be helpful to us. We'll see. Undying, of course, it's not going to attack other zombies, but if it was like a normal troll, we could use it to clear parts of the city. But realized too late that for crystallized mana, quicken meta magic perk reduces casting time, but doubles the cost. You can toggle those. Those can be turned off. The quicken meta magic perk, all those meta magics, those can be turned off. So I think it would reduce the casting cost then. A club is a good choice for a bladed weapon if you're going to use impact. That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that, Goizaka. A couple notes about our current playthrough. Since we are going for like a heavy magic run, I'm not going to be using any kind of firearms. So unfortunately on the stable branch, there's no trait called gun shy. I think in experimental, there's a trait called gun shy, but we're just kind of role play. It's like a self-enforced rule. No firearms, but bows and arrows, preferably crossbows, would be best for us, and of course magic. But in addition to that, let's see. Yeah, I know. Okay. You just meant understood. Thanks, Gonzalez. But other than that, we are a pyromaniac, so we're gonna have to make sure to set fires occasionally. But all right, we're very thirsty. Let's have a little drink. Like I said, you can see we've got lots of food and water here. Clean water, excellent. Fill him up. And could we get any food? Let's just top them off with some salted fish, some hard cheese. We could do some cooking, but at this point it's super early in the morning. I want to get out there on the road and see what's what. Health-wise, we're okay. We're a little dinged up here, so maybe we should be applying some bandages too from this screen. Let's wipe ourselves down first thing in the morning with some alcohol wipes, and we'll apply some of our bleach bandages. Here we go, folks. Thanks for dropping by the stream, everybody. Just getting started. I am normally streaming on Twitch, so if you want to catch me in the future, typically I'm over there. And check the description of this video. I've got a link to my Twitch page down there below. So, all right, let's try and very carefully, maybe we'll cut into the woods at this point where we spotted this undead troll. Man, oh man, you can imagine the difficulty of killing an undead troll, because... let's see, do we actually have Molotovs? Okay, good. We do have 2 Molotov cocktails. I bet you we could probably take that troll out, but we're not going to try it. I'm not going to mess with it just yet. Sometimes enemies like that can be pretty valuable in the sense that it's a slower enemy. It's a big, tough enemy too, so it's going to stay alive for a while. So I could theoretically like kite it along with me, bring it along for the walk. We could go on a little hike and maybe find like a group of raiders, and I could try and get them on there. Or like have the troll aggro on the raiders, essentially. Goizaka asked, do I have a car? Not yet, buddy. That's what we're coming over here to check out right now. We're going to get working on our car situation. But hey there, Craigie. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream, my friend. All right, so sorry about that. Welcome, everybody. Hello. So we've got 4 batteries set up, and they have almost no charge on them, because we have a monstrous capacity, but almost no inflow of solars. So honestly, it's enough to get it going. If we could install... Oh, this is electric too. That might make things a little bit more complicated. Let's see, did we have another option for... Like, I thought there was another car maybe that was fossil fuel based. Car battery. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, I want the electric car is awesome, car battery and a tank. But obviously to get that working, we're going to need a lot more solar panels, because we're going to have to let those batteries just kind of sit and charge. That's where we got the one solar panel we have is from this luxury RV. So yeah, we might be in a position, there's a tire, where we just have to kind of hike around and explore. So it could be dangerous. Well, it's definitely going to be dangerous. It could be deadly, but we just got to be careful, use all the tricks we've got. Let's check the trunk, make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. All right, let's check our inventory before we set out for the morning. I do have a longbow, but, you know, in my limited experience now with archery, I would prefer a crossbow so much more than just like a compound bow. Even like one of the modern compound bows really does deplete your stamina. Like 3 or 4 draws with a character who might not have super high strength or whatever, they're going to be like exhausted. So it's really debilitating in combat. Like, I don't know. Did you get the recipe for arrows? We probably have... No, I didn't. Wait, what is this? Bolts. There, we got one for simple wooden game arrows, but those aren't going to be worth our time to craft up. So, effectively, no. I'm actually thinking, let me look at this. Yeah, because the longbow is strapped on my shoulders, right? Yeah, and I think I'm going to drop it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to mess with the longbow. I better take it off first. But we will carry our slingshot around, which does surprisingly actually boost our archery skill as we use this. So, but yeah, we can try that a little bit, practice with that. We got some pebbles, so we'll wield this item. And let me just check some more stuff here. I don't want to set off on a journey without all the essentials. I don't think we have much in the way of food. Yeah, we got a few rations. Okay. So let's do it. Let's reload our sling. Good. And I noticed we got a couple of junk items. Let me drop a couple of things. Dead glow stick. Oh, I've got some books on me too. Hold on. We'll just drop those here at the car. That's fine. And what did we lose? Oh, give me the needle. We'll favorite the needle. Weighs next to nothing. Maybe we'll need it to repair something. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at the map. We got Goblin encampments in 2 positions right over here and over to the west as well. But honestly, what we're looking for is maybe an alternate car that we can work on. And of course, all the tools. We need welding and stuff, but this road to the south actually looks promising. Did we? I think we traveled there, but I turned around because I was scared. Not because we saw anything nasty, but just, yeah, because I got a little nervous by the forest. Nice, and you're set up for food. Oh, bro, don't forget, too, on this run, we came across 1, 2. There's 2 supply drops on the screen, and both of these supply drops have literally, probably altogether, hundreds of protein rations. And here's another supply drop. Here's another supply drop. Oh, what's going on, Craigie? Sorry. Well, I hope that's a good thing, my friend. Appreciate you. Another supply drop. And still more. So we are quite set up for food and water, buddy. We don't have to do anything. Of course, the only drawback, don't forget, is that the protein rations actually decrease our joy. But, you know, a slight decrease in joy like that can simply be mitigated by popping on our smartphone and playing a little music throughout the day, you know. So, all right, let's keep moving. Throw that stuff away. Don't want a nice juicy warg steak. If we come across it, and if I can kill it with my magic missile spell, we'll eat it. We will. All right, so we're heading south. Let's do some of this auto travel. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for dropping by the stream, folks. If you are fans of Cataclysm, we're on the stable branch currently, and I've got a link to the downloader, the cat launcher. Is that a new one? No, that's the same one. But, so check it out. Cataclysm, free-to-play game, really super fun, fantastic roguelike, extremely challenging, but there's a couple good tutorials out on YouTube, and believe it or not, I've been working on a new tutorial series myself, and it will be releasing on YouTube in the next coming days, so check that out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see, there are about 20 in the Goblin encampment, so be aware I need to do some combat power to survive. Understood. Been a while since I played or watched Cataclysm. Right on, Dragokin. Hell, well, welcome, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe it'll spark that itch for you to play again yourself, buddy. But yeah, I've been playing it for about a year now. On and off, well, actually pretty steadily on the channel, streaming it over on Twitch a lot, but for whatever reason recently I've just been like rekindled my interest. I'm almost addicted to it. I mean, I kind of am playing it every morning and stuff. Like right before the stream I was just playing on a separate character in a different world. But will this character survive longer than Helminia? Well, that's the goal, Goizaka. I don't know, she did survive for a good long while. I wish there was like a Hall of Fame where you could look at your character's past, like, lifespan or whatever. Maybe there is. I'm unaware of it. But, all right, we've come to a fork in the road. In fact, we could venture off into the field, check out the barn. What is this, a barn? Oh, yeah, barn. And we might end up seeing something over here. Check this out. See how the road ends right here? This is giving me, like, evac shelter vibes or something. Maybe we could check that out. What's up, Rod? Hello, buddy. Just finished the last and more appears like more magicalism. That's right, my friends. Yeah, if you guys happen to catch the live stream VOD that I posted last night, it's got that red thumbnail on it. This is the second stream now for that character. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Rod, it's great to see you, my friend. All right, we still don't know what's at the end of this road. We've got what appears to be a campsite. These usually have not much, like not a lot of good loot, but still worth probably taking a look at. Sometimes they can have raiders, like active hostiles. So let's approach it with care. We got a zombie ahead of us. Oh, you know, something we need to do too. Shoot, I forgot to do this because I kind of wanted to do it right at the start, but in the first live stream, we spent, I don't know, about an hour maybe a half an hour. It was too long, honestly, but I was messing with this orc village right here. I was like drawing zombies over to them, and one of the orcs dropped a long sword, one of the dead orcs, and I should have picked that up, man. Let's see, what are we even working with? Well, I've got a hatchet. Let's put away the slingshot real quick. The hatchet's not bad. Can I look at it in the full screen? Here we go. Bash 10, cut is 20. It's got no bonus on the to hit, but that's okay. At least it's not a negative. It's more of a tool, but it does say that it makes for a good melee weapon. Actually, it says a great melee weapon. Oh, man. Well, we'll just have to use that, but I would prefer a long sword. All right. Let's investigate just a little closer. This zombie is almost dead. So this is like a risen zombie. All right, yeah, my encumbrance isn't bad at all. Let's take it on, boys. Come at me with the hatchet. Good. Yeah, like I said, 1 or 2 hits for that zombie will be all it takes. All right, safe mode's back on. Attach the hatchet to a batchet. That's the first I've ever heard that word. You just invented a new word there, Shakespeare. Acetaminophen beyond the veil. You know what? Hold on. We're not in loot mode. I'm in just scavenging, so I'm not going to pick up random books. I got to restrain my looting habits. We will take food, but obviously, yeah, I'll grab that. You can see previous character stats to your saves. Opening save. Oh, okay. And third-party scoreboard mod. Well, that'd be cool, Dragonkin. Heck yeah. Appreciate that, my friend. You know, I was thinking, like, because, what game am I playing? Oh, I'm playing a game called A Legionary's Life, which is like, it's a roguelike. It's a very different kind of roguelike, but it's got that kind of thing like a Hall of Fame. It's really fun. Just kind of incentivizes you. But awesome, my friend. Ooh, look at this. We got a faulty engine on this motorcycle. This would be actually awesome. I love motorcycles. Okay, so the security system is broken, but the controls are still in use. What's up, Giga? Yep, new character. Seems like Helminia didn't survive. No, unfortunately. Hey, Shiny Narwhal. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well, buddy. Thanks for dropping by the stream today. Good to see all you guys. Thank you for dropping in. Gig, we lost Helminia. She's gone to the world of Cataclysm, but the VOD for her run is all up on my YouTube channel. It's all there and available, so make sure you check out the playlist in the description after the stream if you guys are interested in getting all caught up. But we're with a new character. We have done one previous live stream with Aeram, our would-be wizard. That's our character, but that VOD is also up on my channel too. So, all right, this is actually looking really promising. I love a good vehicle, motorcycle. We would definitely want to attach maybe more cargo space, but that's totally doable. We could almost set up like a quad bike situation, just because 2 wheels, 4 is better than 2. We could attach some steel frames off to the side and put maybe a couple extra wheels on either side, and then in between we can have like 2 cargo pods, so a total like 4 cargo. And we can replace this little basket. I've done that before. There are also, I think, quad bikes in the game just naturally, but that's totally doable. Let me take one more look at the engine. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm blanking on the engine for a second. Expired fuel filter. Okay, so that's actually not hard at all. Let's go ahead and go to the map. We'll say needs fuel filter. And let's go into crafting real quick. I just want to look up, see if we know that. Doesn't appear that I know a filter, fuel filter. Do we know any kind of filter? I thought I knew an air filter. Okay, so what we'll need to do then is find another engine. It would be preferable if the engine was outside of the car, because I don't know if I can remove a full engine with our current tool loadout, but if we can find like an engine on the side of the road, I can disassemble it and take the fuel filter out and bring it over here. And obviously we're just going to need a little charge, which we can do. We have a solar panel and some gasoline, and we're good to go. The tank is not in great shape, but we can replace that. All right, so we found one potential vehicle. Looks like what I was hoping was an evac shelter actually turns out to be a dairy farm. So let's hit this road. In case we come across any other vehicles, we can search them, and we'll make our way up to this dairy farm up here. Potentially there are zombie cows, so it could be very dangerous, and we'll just have to immediately turn around, but there could also be, like, nice cows there. All right, zombie spotted. What are we looking at over here? We got another really hurt zombie. What is this? Oh, it's Road Mayhem. It almost appears to be like an RV or something over there. Let's take our hatchet. Finally checked out the road roller, decent condition. But are the roller drums its wheels? That's a good question. It's been so long since I drove a proper road roller. I think they are consoleless. I think, but don't quote me on that, buddy. You'll have to double check it. What's in the wallet? Always check the wallet, people. All right, we'll grab that. Actually, let me grab this lighter, too. I'm a little paranoid. You know what? We are pyromaniacs, so let's pop over here to this forest real quick and start a raging forest fire. How's that sound, everybody? No, I'm kidding, but we will just light that tree right there. Target Z cows. Wait, oh, magic missile. I don't know. Well, hold on. What is our magic missile? It's currently level 1, so I would probably have to expend my entire mana pool to even, like, scratch one cow. But it's good thought. What I'll do is I'll just mark it. Another possibility is if we find maybe, like, a crater around the cow farm, we might be able to just lure the zombies. Another good thing is fire. I've really been using a lot of fire recently, and it's pretty overpowered, not gonna lie. All right, let's grab some food. Let's see how we doing. Turn on safe mode. I'm squeezed in here, so I think we're okay. This vehicle's pretty interesting. It's in good shape. It's got wheels. Engine's faulty. Actually, the engine's pretty busted up. You know what I like about it, though? It's got 2 batteries and a tank on it. Oh, it's got a mini fridge. Hold your horses. We're going to remove a few things here from this baby and leave them on the side of the road for future selves. Now, wait, door motor? No, that wouldn't have what we want. All right. There's one battery. Let's get these out of here. There's the other battery. And we're also going to be removing... There's the battery. Good. All right. And the tank. Yep. All right. So let's go back to our map. Leave a note. We'll say... Oh, hold on. Let me leave the note next to it so I don't have to compete with the other text. Bat and tank. Good. All right, so just leaving thorough notes. Oh, look, another supply drop. Shocking. I'm so shocked by that. Do we need to top off our stuff? Wait a second. Why am I... Oh, it shows I'm sleep deprived. I just noticed my abilities are in the trash right now, and my speed is at 83, and we're not injured, at least not that badly, but look, it says we're sleep deprived. Your sleep debt has been steadily increasing for a while. What? When did that happen? How did that happen? Hey, there he is. What's going on? Monster VT, also known as Aeram. There he is, the man, the legend. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. Glad you can make it. Yep. This is Aeram's character. He is based off Monster VT there. Thanks again, my friend, for always supporting the channel, buddy. Yep, so you are the would-be wizard. You can see we've put a bunch of traits on you here, including Pyromaniac, but we're also kind of role-playing as though we're gun-shy, too, so we're not going to touch a firearm with this character. Run's going good so far. It's only our second stream. I think we're into... only about 30 minutes into today's stream. We did a 4-hour stream for our first one. It's up on my YouTube channel if anybody's interested, but he's surviving so far. A little damaged, but I did just notice that he's sleep deprived for some reason. I don't understand that. We literally started the stream like waking up out of bed. Maybe he tossed and turned all night. Yeah, he might have not actually slept, and I might have just mistaken. You know what? That's right, because when we did load up today, he was laying down, which is unusual. Yeah, I think he just tossed and turned all night. What's up, Patrick? Hello, hello. He did miss a night's sleep, definitely. Okay, well, that kind of changes the situation, but only slightly in the sense that we're going to be actively avoiding combat, but I'm still going to kind of search around. You know, we just need to open up the map a little bit, maybe target a few areas that we can return to when we've gotten a bit more rest and clear them maybe tomorrow morning. But we'll have to go. Maybe we'll turn in early today. It's only 8:40 in the morning. Yeah, definitely lack of sleep and doing drugs does that. Well, he is an addictive personality in addition to his other negatives, so we're definitely avoiding using any illicit substances, maybe other than caffeine. But yep. No worries, no worries. It was definitely that. I think he just tossed and turned, which I don't understand why. Hey, look at this. Oh, boys and girls, and everybody, we have stumbled across an intact dairy farm with basically a lifetime's worth of beef right here. Look at this. How many cows do you think you eat in a lifetime? We'll count them because we've got more than what it takes. Okay, so that's amazing. Let's leave a quick note here. I usually just put like save cows. This might actually become our base. It wouldn't be bad to set up a beef jerky smoking operation like out here in the field or maybe next to the trees where we got plenty of lumber. I do have an axe. You know, I think in addition to that, we do require a shovel, which I have. We could do that, but it takes many, many days. He's a glutton. They don't sleep well. That's true. Now, we could just hole up here for the day. There's a couple chores that are smart to do when you encounter like an intact dairy farm like this. You probably eat a single cow in span of a day. You don't know if not including the bones. You guys remember The Great Outdoors, the old 76er? He thought he just had to eat the meat and the tasty parts. No, you got to eat the whole thing for that to qualify, buddy. When I said cow, I meant cow. All right, hooves and all. Get it down. All right, let's see. So right now, oh, look at that, too. The cows are capable of just going right over the fence. That's annoying because they're also injuring themselves, too. This is a barbed wire fence, but they're afraid enough of my character that they're going through the barbed wire and actually causing themselves damage, which is stupid, but it's happening. Also, we got to be super careful because if we approach one of these calves without having tamed like all the surrounding adult cows, the adult cows will go rage. They'll rage on us and attack me. And you don't want to fight a cow. Now this is interesting. We've got a quad bike here, which is not in bad shape, except it does lack wheels completely. So that's kind of hopeless. What's this bike look like? There's a bicycle that is even worse shape. All right, we've got some stuff indoors. I like to go through the bathroom. Move that cursor. Bathroom's good because we break the window. The doors are all locked. That's almost a certainty. We'll take the cotton balls. Now what we can do is we can close that up. And if we do want to use like this place as a base, I know there's cows there. There we go. We can block that off with, yeah, this furniture. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. And now we can open the windows from the inside. Hey, what's going on, surveillance camera? First time getting Cataclysm in my recommended. Well, right on, my buddy. The sound pack I will show you. It is, I believe, did I install ATS? Yeah, it's the ATS sound pack. If you're playing the game from the Kata launcher, which is linked down below in the description of this live stream, by the way, if anybody wants to pick up and play the game, it's totally free. Download that launcher. There's actually a tab in the launcher to activate several different sound packs. The mods themselves, if anybody's interested, just tuning in, this is the world mods. The mods are included in the game. So when you create your world, you'll have access to a whole bunch of mods and stuff. There are some that aren't included in the game too, but you can pick those up on GitHub. You know, a quick Google search will tell you. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for dropping by. If you are new to Cataclysm, it's a very challenging and deep survival game set in a post-apocalyptic Earth, but once you get the hang of it, it is so addicting. I mean, the depth of the systems and the different things that you can do in this game, it's just absolutely staggering. Not even going to lie. My favorite part is the vehicle. playing with vehicles. Any plans for the Undying? You mentioned the orcs. That's not a bad idea, Rod. It's a bit of a trek. Let's see if we scroll back over here. I guess it's not that far. Yeah, we could do that actually, because in between us and the orcs, I'm pretty sure there were some wasps and maybe even some ants too that could be dealt with. That could be an exciting little next step or something. I really want to focus on a vehicle, but we can do that too. Oh, for a second you thought it was RimWorld? Allegorical Death. Nice name. Nice name. No, I do play RimWorld. Sometimes stream it over on Twitch, but let me check out my current clothing setup. How we looking? We're okay. Nothing's in too bad of shape. Maybe I should grab this undershirt just in case. It's also not a bad idea to have a backup pair of boxers. You know how it is. It's the Cataclysm. Your mother would want you to stay clean and tidy. Come on, people. All right, we'll grab the food. Ooh, bottle jack. What do we got? I think we've got a screwdriver set. Yes, we do. So we'll just leave that behind. What do we got over here? Carrots and dehydrated fruit and beans. I'll grab all that. Have I touched Vintage Story? I've touched it quite a bit, my friend. Had my hands all up and down Vintage Story, so to speak, just as a figure of speech. But yeah, I've played it quite a bit, buddy. Check out my YouTube channel like after the stream, or maybe open a separate window. I've got lots and lots of Vintage Story videos. Now, if you're asking, have I touched it recently, since the most recent episode of the Polar Earth series that I kind of abruptly abandoned? The answer is no, I haven't. But working on updating my multiplayer server for Vintage Story, so that's going to be my current priority. But once that's taken care of, there will definitely be more Vintage Story content on the channel, for sure. For sure. But thanks for dropping by, everybody. All right, so it's actually probably best right now to leave the cows as is. We'll come back to them in the future for maybe a beef jerky fest. Smoke and dehydrate. Vintage Story is awesome. I'll definitely come back to play the multiplayer again. Awesome, Aeram. Glad to hear that, buddy. Yeah, we'll be updating 1.21, the new update. We'll have a whole bunch of mods, but there's still a couple mods which have been kind of preventing me from updating. But we're just going to restart the server, start fresh, and when those mods are updated, we'll add them. But Burnout also will indeed check out Snowball Earth series. I'm playing it right now, and I'm immersed in it. Yeah, check out the Snowball Earth. I just had some issues with lava that kind of burned me out. So yes, pun intended. But it was just a little quirky hiccup with the lava. All right, so I got to remember not to get into too much combat right now. Let's continue to search these roads. I think we'll return to this road and head south. We got to pick our areas carefully. Safe mode's always on. My peripheral vision is always looking up here at safe mode just to make sure that's going. Minimal pain. We've got sleep deprivation, people. I deprived my boy. Let's see. RL Craft is brutal. Too brutal. That's one I've never played before. I've watched a couple of YouTubers in the past. This was like years ago before I started my current channel, but I always wanted to play it. Oh, crap. But never had. It looks amazing, but it does look brutal as hell. It could be fun to try that at some point. I have to install Minecraft on my PC. Let's see. All right, guys, we're heading into the forest. Just checking out what lies ahead. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is real beautiful. So we've got just the very corner of a mine shaft we can see. Mine shafts mean gas and diesel. So check. We've just got our fossil fuels covered right there. And you know what this means? Shout it out in chat. You like RL Craft but also hate it? Yeah, it seems like a red tree. That's an orchard, buddy. You know what the apple orchard means, right? Solar panels. Let's go. So sorry, I just turned on my weather. So these two buildings next to each other, as long as we can access them without like wasps or something, this literally just set us up for a vehicle. And don't forget, we've got an electric vehicle which just needs a charge, but I mean, I need those batteries to get full before we can really drive that. Yeah, that's right. Solar power. Let's go. Curious if Vintage Story wasted me completely from Minecraft last time I tried to play a stop for 2 hours. I believe that, dude. I can actually kind of foresee that happening to me too with it. But I think a total overhaul, like real life craft or RL craft, which if you guys aren't familiar with, is like a total overhaul of Minecraft. That's all kinds of craziness. I think that could still be cool. Completely forgot that orchards have solar. It's almost a guarantee. It's almost, I don't want to say it's like 100% because maybe you'll find one that's like busted up or maybe got hit by a crater or an asteroid or something. So it's just a crater. But if we can get up on the roof here, yeah. Couldn't play it without mods, Minecraft. Yeah. At this point too in my vintage story journeys, I would struggle to play that game without mods too. Not that I don't love it, but it would be a bit of a struggle. All right, we're going to drink the fruit juice out of that car. Let's see what's in the back. I'll grab the glow stick. Thank you. It's not 100% if I feel targeted. The start was harrowing. Dodging everything, smashing through buildings, scary. Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy that start, Rod? It was tricky, buddy. It was a trick. Okay, we don't want that. But it was fun. It was certainly fun. And we got lucky because we didn't start like too far from the edge of the city. But ultimately, yeah, it was a good little beginning. All right, we're going to grab this, that. Looks like I'm starting to get low on room here. What the hell am I carrying in my backpack? Yeah, we just maxed out our weight limit. What am I carrying? Oh, I got a bunch of food on me. Of course. Food and books. And I tell myself, okay, we're just on a little reconnaissance mission. I'm not going to loot everything in sight. And then I end up looting everything in sight. Without fail. But the good news is that there's no wasps at this location, which is fairly common. This game here looks like a programmer's game for programmers. I had a buddy I worked with who dropped in on a stream several months back, and he was like, it looked like you were coding. I'm like, no, just playing a roguelike ASCII game. Of course, we're using the tile set called Undead People. If you are curious, it's not installed with the base game, but the Undead People tile set is one you have to get off separately off GitHub. But it's cool. I like it a lot. And it's one that was recommended to me by a lot of viewers. And I checked it out and I fell in love with it. All right, it was a match made in heaven or on YouTube. All right, I'm trying to open up these crates with the hope that maybe we find, I don't know, some welding goggles or some sort of tool that we need. It's fairly unlikely, but come on. Now, another thing, oh boy, you might want to do is make a step ladder. I might spend the time. It's 10 a.m. We might make a step ladder. Let's see. I get you look like you were coding all the time when people say, yep. That's how it is. I do love Ultica, but for me, the Undead People, cause I can see items at a glance and know exactly what they are. And the fire looks better too. I'm playing a scenario. I'm playing a tutorial series with the Ultica tile set, and yeah, it's different. The fire is so pathetic. What's going on? This is already an unfinished construction. Why did we stop? Oh, it's probably because it's tiredness. Yeah. We might need to sleep. Go to bed like super early. Okay, what do we got? Insecticide jars. Yeah. No tools there. So let me think about this for a second. What else do we got here? Light industry. Wow. This is amazing. A light industry here. We might also be able to get our welding at this location. Now that's kind of hard to say because there's a lot of components needed for a welding setup, but geez, that's amazing. We got mine shaft, light industry, and now all we need to do is like find a vehicle like right at this little intersection that's like ready to go. I'm gonna sleep with no alarm, grab a coffee. We don't have coffee. I have coffee syrup. Wait a second. Let's make some coffee. Listen to Rod. He's right on. This man knows what's up. Should we start a fire on the roof, maybe? No, let's not do that. I got a better idea. We'll drag out some of the crate that I just dismantled. So what was in this? Choose items to haul. Just give me the 4 planks. We'll drag this out into the road right here. All right. Do I have water, though? I have tonic water. Okay, hold on. Let's stop dragging. I did just find some water purification tabs. Patrick says, how rare is the amphibious vehicle you found? I actually didn't find that. I made it. I made the amphibious vehicle. We found the vehicle itself. It was a military cargo vessel, but I spent 2 or 2.5 live streams just literally building wooden boat hulls and attaching them. Like, I had to deconstruct so many pieces of furniture to get the wooden nails necessary, but we will do that with our current vehicle too, whatever it ends up to be. All right, let's put, I don't have any carrying containers. Are you kidding me? Oh, we got a black rat. How do I not have a single carrying container in all the excessive amount of crap that I'm carrying around? Well, we'll just drink a little cola. You've only seen the amphibious truck at places where boats spawn. Yeah, there could be. I mean, there's hybrid vehicles. I wouldn't be surprised if there are actual amphibious cars that do spawn, like, ready to go. I've never personally found one, but, all right, let me think about this for a second. We've got the food. We could hunker down. It's only 10 in the morning. We've got a couple books on us, so we could sleep here. I think it's actually smart to do that because we can't be traipsing around with this like penalty going on to our attributes and my speed. If I encounter a me-go at this point, I'm basically dead. Like even sprinting, I probably could not run a me-go. So, and I did see a tower, but either way, yeah, we're going to hold up here. There's a couple of chairs in the back that we can sleep in. So our flying vehicles, yes, you can have helicopters. Allegorical death. There are helicopters in the game, but and I've found them before, and I've fixed them up. But you cannot fly in this game unless you have the specific background, which you can only put on your character during character creation, called piloting. And it says it. It literally says it. You have to have piloting in order to fly, pilot flying vehicles in this game. And it costs 2 points during character generation, in case you're interested. All right, so let's hold up. We're going to close the doors. I've got a... Why do I have a light on currently? Okay, we've got a glow stick. That's perfect. Let me put away this hatchet. Let's go about trying to deconstruct a bit more furniture. Because in the morning, or maybe whenever we wake up, I am going to make a step ladder. So I want to have like an adequate amount of nails and stuff. But now the reason I want the step ladder is because that solar panel is up on the roof of the neighboring building over here. Let's check it just to make sure. Yeah, there's actually 2 solar panels. So that's awesome. It's not guaranteed either, but you'll definitely probably get 1 at least. This is stable. This is the stable branch, Herbert surveillance. Yep. I've done plenty of runs on experimental too. So, if you're interested in checking out my previous runs, I've got the link for my playlist down in the description of the live stream. But it is currently just playing on stable, All right, so let's see. 11:04 in the a.m. That's perfect time to go to bed, I think. So our character is pretty sleep deprived. That's why we're going to sleep in the middle of the day. Survival to 1. Let's read this a little bit. Just pass a bit of time. I don't want like the time frame to get thrown off completely crazy. So if we can go to bed at like 6 p.m. or something, that might not be a bad thing. What happened to your last step ladder? It's probably back at my base. Fade, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for dropping by the stream. All right, we're thirsty. Yeah, we're also on a new character. For anybody who's maybe been tuning in for Helminia. Helminia unfortunately perished, but we are now with our would-be wizard, Aeram. There he is, buddy. And here's all his traits and stuff. But wasn't his real ladder anyway. Yeah, we're gonna build a new one. Probably leave it here too. Well, maybe not. We'll see. All right, it's time for bed, everybody. I'm gonna hit the save. We're gonna save it real quick, And thanks for joining the stream, folks. We got a few people in here. I hope you all hit that like button. And let's set it for, since we're sleep deprived, let's just do a full 9 hours. And we're going to bed super early, right? All right, now he's not falling asleep. Okay, we fell asleep. Okay. Good. This will just take a few seconds. Everybody, I'm going to jump up and use the restroom real quick. Make sure you guys take this time, grab yourself a beverage, a refreshment, but the stream will return in just one moment. I'll be back. All right, I am back. Sorry for that brief interruption. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming in. You can set that up, Ryan. Wait, did an otaku? Yeah, what was the question there? Let's see. Teach a character to certain. There are, Patrick. Yeah, Rod points something interesting out. There are certain backgrounds you can pick during character creation. The background is like reference to the would-be wizard, or not background. This is the scenario. Well, whatever. One of them will give you certain missions, but we don't have any with the would-be wizard. There's no like personal missions, but there are some of the things that you can start as. An otaku is one of them. That's true. The mission for that one is to find a samurai sword, which is awesome. So if you win, there are ways of ending the game. I wouldn't necessarily call it winning, but there are ways of ending this game. I don't think becoming a wizard is one, but we're just in the search for power's sake, essentially. That's what we want. I don't care about any missions necessarily, unless the end goal of the mission is just become the most powerful wizard on Earth. It's a new time period, people. The cataclysm has occurred. This is the opportunity for those with the will and the drive to grab power and take it. So that's what we're doing. I think dying ends the game. No, wait, this is a hardcore survival. Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but there is one line of dialogue you can get into in a specific circumstance that will actually end the game, and you do kind of die. It's like your consciousness like transcends or something like that, but I don't want to get into too much detail. But that ends the game. I've done it too by accident. I didn't realize what I was doing when I did it. All right, so it's after midnight. We're awake. How we doing? We're happy. Okay, good. I don't see sleep deprivation. We've got full attribute back. We are thirsty, so let's get ourselves in order. Face the day. We'll eat some gummies. Do I have liquids? Yeah, I need to get a container, like a thermos or something. Hanny, what's up, my friend? Another surprise stream. You know it. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate everybody. It's great to see you all today. Let's pop another glow stick. These things are a dime a dozen, and they're super helpful. All right, what do we got at our feet here? 4 planks of wood. Let's drag this over. We're on a mission to make a step ladder. All right, let me just look at my crafting here. See what we need for a ladder. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. We don't know the ladder recipe with this character. I think it's gated behind, like, fabrication or something. I don't honestly know. Tailoring, survival. I don't have anything for fabrication. Gonna leave some things behind before heading out. We'll have to see. God, I hope I don't fall off this roof. Oh no. Well, hold on. It's still early. Let's read the survival book for right now. Do I know the former recipe? Now, I'm not sure. It's Fab 2 or 3, you think? Yeah. I wonder if there's a recipe we know that would level up fabrication. Use to craft. P, capital P, colon, fab? Okay, that brought up tailoring. That's not what I want. That's all tailoring recipes. What? What? Is it P? Huh. Am I doing... It's not P. Oh, that's what it was. So... Is that even going to come up with anything? Is that what the skill's actually called? Yeah, it is called fabrication. That's weird. S instead of P. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. S colon. Thank you. Oh, so nice. Perfect. What was S anyway? What was it? What does it say? Oh, it doesn't even show it here. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Any skill. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. Cage. So there's a couple things we could do. Yeah, we have 4 wires. How long does this take? An hour? Yeah, let's do it. It's super early in the morning. Let's go. I'm going to make myself my breakfast. Yes, it's 11 a.m. I'll check out your vintage story stuff. Have a good day. Thank you, Allegorical Death, for dropping in, my friend. Appreciate ya. Thanks, everybody, for coming by today. I apologize if I miss any messages right now. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with the chat. All right, we'll disassemble that and get our stuff back. Did we level? Fabrication's at a level 2. That actually did it. That got us to 2. Let's just check and see if ladder is now... Nope, not an option. All right, so... Well, I guess we'll go back. Search for... S fabrication again. Oh, a cudgel. That takes 2 hours, 2 minutes. Let's do it, because this is probably something I'll actually keep. Was there a throwing stick in there too? Cudgel's good, actually. We'll probably use that to break down doors and stuff if I don't have anything else. Maybe even as a weapon. All right, how'd that do for us? Fabrication's almost to level 3 now. I'm going to look at the cudgel. There it is. Look at that bad boy. Weighs less than a pound, 10 bash, plus 2 to hit. I like it. I like it. All right, we'll favorite that. Let's put it away. Yeah, we are a pyromaniac. I'm probably going to need to step outside. Yep, we need to start a fire, actually. Let's step outside for a moment. And bada boom. Yeah, I was going to say that earlier. This is one of the things that's great about the Undead People tile set versus Ultica, which are really the only 2 I'm super familiar with, but the fire animation looks so much better on Undead People versus Ultica. Ultica is like a little tiny fire. It doesn't look threatening. This looks like something that would definitely tear through a zombie, you know, burn a zombie up. All right, we're going to eat real quick. Some veg, not the wet cat food. Little curry. All right, we're full. I don't think we can drink anymore right now. Okay, so let's get to some more fabrication. What do the medium fire, raging fire look like? Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. All right. Wait, no, we want to do a search for that. Cudgel again. Anything that's shorter? Yeah, this is much shorter right here. What is this? A distaff and spindle. What the hell's that? Wooden rods used to spin fabric. Sure. Fab 3 for the ladder. Thank you, Dragon. Appreciate you guys. Always helpful. You know, it's one of the reasons I love streaming Cataclysm, because chatters are always so helpful. Absolutely, 100%. It's one of the ways that I learned this game, just from chatters and commenters. All right, so that passed a little time. Let's drink something. No, not yet. All right, are we good on Fab? Whoops. Fabrication 2, not quite. All right, back we go to crafting. This is how it is. Sometimes in the apocalypse, you've got to just hunker down when you've got the food. Do what you can. You know, that cudgel really seemed to do the trick. Let's do this. Maybe if we get it first, I can stop there. Okay, stop. Yeah, so we got our practical fabrication skill to 3. So let's just double check. There it is, baby. 12 planks. We have 130 nails. Okay, so we just need some more. Let me drop that. Here we go. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, yeah. So, see, I have fallen off of roofs before. So that's why I'm being so adamant about this stupid step ladder, because it can really, really hurt your character, like break a leg. You know, it can lay you up essentially for a week if it's a bad fall. So I just want to completely avoid that risk altogether by simply making a ladder. And I think we might have it. There it is, people. Let's go. We're very thirsty and hungry. All right, there it is. It's in our hands. See if we can drink real quick. Okay, good. No beer, tonic water, delish. All right, let's go. God, we're still thirsty. We literally just drank like 6 sodas. You're still thirsty. We do have the high thirst trait, though, so it makes sense. You know, fall damage is more dangerous. So, oh, bro, way more damage. Well, that's, yeah, no, once you get into, like, mutated zombies, for sure. But just like a standard straight-up zombie, I would rather face one of those any day than a slippery downspout. Get the heck out of here. Slippery downspout will break your neck. Take that. And it always happens at, like, the worst time. You're like, yay, oh, we get this. I can work on my car, and boom, fall off the roof. You know what else is really, really debilitating and dangerous and will hurt your character? is closing a garage door on top of your character's head. I've done that by accident. I hate to admit it, but it's happened. All right. Calm down. We'll just drop it right here for now. Let's see. Surveillance says, takes time to digest before you stop being hungry, thirsty. I don't think, no, that's not really the case. Let's see, tonic water. It's just, I don't know why, but, well, like I said, he is a high thirst character with fast metabolism. Dude, killed my dog with a garage door in this game. Oh, that's terrible. That is, yeah, dude, I'm telling you what. I didn't even think about it. I was like at a light industrial, just like, you know, closing up the door for the night. And I was standing in the doors, you know, area, and it closed on top of me. And I was like, whoa, what just happened? I almost lost my character. All right, let's climb down. Good, good, good. So we're going to drop the panel. I'm going to take down the step ladder. We're going to move it there. And there's also a battery up here, so let's grab that. Okay, now we've got 2 solar panels, a step ladder, and a battery at my feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to gray this one out so that I know, you know, there's nothing here. There are animals here, which is interesting. Yeah, there's turkeys, probably some llamas and sheep that ran off when they saw us, but we could potentially return here for some animals. We'll just say question mark. But, you know, to be honest, the fact that we've got this intact dairy farm with like a dozen cattle or more up here, I don't need those. I don't need those stupid llamas. All right, let's come down. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about this mine shaft, people. Normally a mine shaft would be my bread and butter. I'd sink my teeth right into it, but we are playing with a no spear run. That's right, no spears are going to be used. So it's going to be tricky to take out all these zombies because there's a lot at the mines. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this material, so these things don't need to go with me. They can stay here. We'll mark it, though, of course. And llama wool, though. There you go. Get an electric car up and running with all the solar panels. Hanny, that you are so prophetic and intuitive. We actually have an electric car. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, we've got an electric car set up at this location. Unfortunately, yeah, it's only got 1 solar panel attached to it, so it's like taking forever for it to charge up. You know, I'm actually realizing just how close we are. It's 2:30 in the PM. Let's go take these back. What do you think? Or, wait, on second thought, we could take it over to the bicycle. Where was that at? Where was that bike? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I kind of covered it up. Yeah, we could take these over here, set them up to the battery, because I'd kind of like to get that motorcycle. I want 2 vehicles, I think. One that's electric and one that's fossil fuel based. I'm just thinking that maybe if it's worth our time to spend the next couple hours of daylight just clearing one of these locations before we return. Let's go check out the light industry. It would be good to know if this building is empty or if it's full of zombies and ferals. Sometimes it could be either way. It's full of zombies. Yep. So it's got one in there. That means it's got a lot. Tell you what, we've got a full mana pool. Let's utilize it. A motorbike would be cool. Yes, easy to move around with. 100%. 100%. Take a lot less materials to like work with, to, you know, work on it. Molotovs, baby. Well, my magic missile can literally go through walls. I just need to get in range because it doesn't have great range. See? Oh, just super close to it. Oops. Okay, there we go. They'll eventually break through, but... What? Okay, we just lost sight of it. Probably better if I just let them break out. Come on, guys. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, I've got very poor focus right now. Didn't really want to take on 3 at a time. Hold on, let's look around ourselves. Wonder if there's anything interesting out in this field down here. Let's put on our sprint. So now running. I just want to lose those guys for a minute. Leave them behind. All right, so let's check out this field. Oh, feral mechanic. Where's he coming from? Hold on. Do we have tear gas? We do. All right, we'll take out this feral mechanic. Bring it on, buddy. Once you got tear gas, man, let me tell you what, the ferals, they're not a threat. I'm going to charge at them. Oh, well, that wasn't smart. Hopefully that sounded worse than it actually was. All right, and now he is blinded and stunned. We will take advantage of that opportunity to murder him in cold blood. Industrial ID card, let's go. We got a hammer. I don't really need a broken one, so there we go. All right, feral's down. Let's turn on safe mode. We are in mild pain, so we're going to eat... We're going to eat a codeine. It's a little bit over the top for that mild pain, but I anticipate more pain incoming. All right, let's look around a little bit. Great if we got a crater. Did he have welding goggles? How did I miss that? Did he? That's a rock. Oh, hell yeah, he did. Good call, Dragon King. You got keen eyes, sir. You got the eyes of an elf. Alright, let's see. Anything in this building? Oh boy, codeine. He's going to want more of that. Yeah, I know. He's not addicted to it yet, but he's on stimulants. When did I get him on stimulants? Was that coffee? Oh, there's a futile fighter in there, so that's not actually a zombie. That's the one thing I would say is negative about this tile set, is that the civilians look like freaking zombies. Why can't I? Oh, we don't have, what's it called yet? All right, let me put that away. I gotta level up the magic missile, even though it's weak and seems pretty ineffective at this stage. This is how we get it to become a formidable spell right here. It's just kiting weak little zombies around and pestering them with my magic missile. But we'll get him eventually. Whoop, get away from me, sir. Let me make sure I'm walking in a safe direction. Come on, little buddy. Yeah, it's weak, but it'll do the trick if you give it enough time. Gotta have patience. Because I'm missing half of these shots, so that's annoying, but that's due to our low focus. Let's see, wouldn't want to star eye when welding. Oh, okay, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a proper term for that, but I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and in this game, it's like required. You have to. Oops. You have to wear it. You can't even start the actual welding process without it. All right, we'll take his cash card. I would take that gun just to trade it, because don't forget, we're playing with a no-gun run. So our character Aeram is not going to be using guns at all, but we would use it for trading purposes. We can certainly take it to, like, the Forge or the Refugee Center, but we don't know where either of those two locations are, and I don't have a lot of inventory space, so we're going to leave it. And we got a zombie ahead of us. We have to do this clearing the old-fashioned way, people, with magic missiles. You don't like using guns in the game, so it fits. There you go. That's perfect. See, we're role-playing as Aeram. I mean, there are a lot of times I will go for hours and hours in-game, days and days of time without ever pulling out my gun, you know, just constant melee, especially if I'm working on like a martial arts playthrough or something. But there can be situations where having a ready AR-15 strapped to your chest, you know, helps out quite a bit. I'm talking like when you got a Me-Go racing at you. All right, so she is damaged. Okay, good. Trying to play it safe. Can magic missile be cast from a vehicle? Yes. Yes, it can. It can go through walls, and it never misses. It always hits. You can fail the cast with your if your focus is low, which happens a lot, but once you get that cast off, it's going to hit no matter what, no matter the size of the creature too. So one of the reasons I love magic missiles so much is for smaller opponents or enemies like wasps and things which are typically kind of hard to hit. Okay, we got a zombie technician coming at us. We're out of magic missiles, so what we're going to do is utilize some of Mother Nature's own magic missile, aka fire. All right, come over here. We got a bush right here. These little tufts of grass appear like you could set them on fire, but you can't. Over here, dummy. Yeah, we're probably, in order to clear that mine shaft without a spear, we're definitely going to have to utilize some fire, I think. Yeah, and in addition to the no firearms rule, I'm also not using spears on this run. You know, crap. Okay. Polycarbonate sheet. Why don't you bring something a little bit better to the party there, buddy? All right, do we need a bandage? Yeah, probably. No, just ignore it. You're bandaging. Nothing else takes priority. All right, let's go kill the zombie now. We'll use our little fire. Oh, you just grabbed my hatchet. You jerk. Oh, yeah? Try and grab this cudgel. I just made it with my bare hands. Zombie technicians have a ranged ability. It's like a magnetic ability to grab metal weapons. And that kind of jerks about it. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. See, look at that. We got scratched up. Not a single bit of pain. That's all thanks to that prophylactic codeine I took. That's right. All right, so let's take that. And back to the party. Let me see if I can get my axe back. Grab. Wield. All right, where's the dude? Oh, he's above us. Come on, sir. Oh, he just grabbed my stinking axe. All right, we're going cudgel out for this fight. Let's do it. Bows are fun, but more times than not, I usually end up melee. You know, I was talking about the bow and arrow at the beginning of the stream, and I don't like them because they take such a high level of stamina to pull and draw. Maybe with stronger characters, it's not such a big deal, but I don't know. For my money, I just go with a crossbow or a freaking sling or something, you know? Whoop, whoop. Nothing. It's because you don't have archers form. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, so there's a style for archers form. I didn't even know that. How do you get that? Bows are very good, but you need that. Oh, okay. So can you just acquire that by shooting a bunch? Or is that where, like, I need to be going to my practice menu and practicing, like, my archery? Oh, it's not a style. It's a proficiency. Archer's form. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So this needs to be 100%. So we do need to go through the process of like shooting it a bunch. Understood, understood. So it is just end practice. Okay, okay. Awesome. Yeah, as I recall though, to practice archery, it's a little bit awkward because it requires like a kit, right? Yeah, you actually need some sort of target, but no, no, no. It just says the bow and arrow. This one just shows the arrow. That's right. Slings do give us archery too, don't they? Forms are indeed important in archery, but when you have archer's form, it uses way less stamina and it makes the strength requirement is lower. That's good to know. All right. Well, then we'll. I do have a longbow on this character, so it's not a bad idea. Maybe we can pick that back up. It's back at the hunting lodge, back at our base, though. I dropped it off because of the encumbrance. But yeah, we'll definitely be on the lookout for some good bow or arrow recipes too. I'm gonna try and let's see, what's his health? Okay, I'm gonna try and get him in the fire one more time before I go melee style. There you go, buddy. Oh, adjustable wrench. What are we talking about? Oh, I think we need that. Don't I? Let's pick that up. Or did we already have one of those? Let's see. I've got so many tools. God, how am I carrying around all this stuff already? I don't even see the... Oh, there's the adjustable wrench. I think we needed that. You need an archery glove or raw dogging? Oh, raw dogging. Yeah, I never use gloves. When you have a high archery skill, the expert's archers form along with the stuff to make bodkin arrows. Literally the only thing that can't kill a soldier or skeleton zombies easily. Lots of pockets and willpower. Alright, let's see. We're still working on this. Man, if we can get some sort of torch or even like an arc welder from this spot, that would be amazing. Let me put away the hatchet so it doesn't keep pulling it out of my hands. Hey dummies, come down here. Handy archer's form is actually pretty realistic. I've been doing Western archery for years and get into Kayudu. I have to relearn everything I know about archery. I probably mispronounced that. Where'd the other guy go? Look at Chow, he's up there. But I love archery in this game. Nothing feels better than 200 damage in one hit, and it's silent too. You know, you can cast it right in the middle of, or cast it. You can fire it right in the middle of a city, and there's no worries about like a horde following you. Alright, he just went through the fire twice and he's not dead yet. Let's, magic missile him. No. Let's wield our hatchet. X. Die, you stinking bastard. Hold on. I'm bleeding. Okay, just barely. No pain, though. No pain. Alright, here we go. Let's get that other one. So we're just killing a couple of daylight hours. We're going to head back to that bicycle, set up a solar panel so we can get a battery charging, and then we'll probably sleep somewhere for the night. That's fine. I mispronounce every Japanese archery. Gotcha. You're carrying 80 pounds of stuff. I'd be dead from... I know. Mini Mongoose. What's up, silly Mongoose? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming by the stream. All right, get in that fire, sir. So just roast it out. Roast it out. We're just roasting some weenies here, aka zombie technicians. I just hit it with my bare hands. Let's see. Yeah, we are carrying... How much am I carrying, actually? 80 pounds of stuff. Let's see. Fresh fire is weak. By the way, HD, if you burn a tree, Zed still can't move through the square, do they? No, not until the tree falls down. The tree will eventually collapse, and you'll still have a pretty intense fire going, but only until that point can you walk the Zed through. Sorry, got a coughing fit. Get down. Ooh, copper wire, industrial ID card. Gimme, gimme. Alright, let's keep looking. You do as much when you carry weight distributed well. Yeah, we're currently rocking a hiking backpack. So this thing's made to distribute the weight for sure. Alright, safe mode's turned off, so we got to Stay aware of our surroundings. We got 2 Zeds coming at us. These guys don't have the ability to grab my weapon, so I'm going to grab the hatchet, pull that out, get in that fire, you. We're trying to be sneaky. Alright, what's your health? Alright, she's almost dead. Nice, we got a point. Woo woo. What should we go with? Actually, you know what we have to go with? Silent spell. Still spell. You have learned to cast spells without moving. 20% cast cost, but ignores encumbrance, and you can cast spells while holding items. Can be toggled on or off. Does not work, yada yada. Oh, what's the requirement? Requires a spell of level 2 or above. I haven't leveled my magic missile yet, huh? Ooh, spell focus. I'm actually tempted to go with that one too. Magus. Alright, we're going to go with the spell focus for Magus. Yeah. It doesn't like lock us out of anything else, but it just boosts our cast level for that. That's huge. That's huge. We'll do that. We want to get this baby leveled up. Whoops. Okay, we got 2 of them coming at us. Alright, she's in the fire. What's your health at? Okay. Oh, there's 2 zombies. Where's the other one? Okay, he's up there. I'm going to sprint real quick. And let's set one of these bushes on fire too. This will help our chances here. Just playing a little game of cat and mouse with the zomboids. Trying to utilize as much terrain as we can and not expose ourselves to damage if possible. Good. Alright. Good. And of course, the way these fires are positioned, there's no worry that it will burn down the building or anything like that. Does caster will know. At this stage, it does, I would say. Come on now. Especially since that's our primary damage dealing. Yeah, I think that's going to help things. Okay. Well, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Like at a later stage, it's not going to be as effective. But then again, too, if you think about it, there is a spell max. So the only way to get it past a certain point is going to be that trait at the higher levels. All right. Nope, can't cast it. Yeah, it is doubled. It's right. Effectively, at this point, it's doubling it. Ah, you just walked right past the damn fire. There you go. There you go, little buddy. Oh, that one just dropped right in the fire. Loving it. All right. Can you imagine sprinting with 80 pounds on your back? Now that would be a challenge for sure. And also while you're out running like a nasty alien or something. Oh, you guys are making a lot of room. Oh, just grab my weapon out of my hand. I hate you. Right in the fire. Go. All right, let's grab our cudgel. Actually, no, aluminum bat. They can probably grab that too. Okay, he's just standing in that fire. Oops. Cudgel's definitely not as effective as the axe. Okay. Let's finish this. Good. All right, we definitely got to check these dudes, make sure they could have some halfway decent tools and cards on them and stuff. We want all those cards. We need a fire axe. Yeah, that would be nicer. I've got a little hatchet, but unfortunately it's the best weapon we've got currently. At some point, I do want to return to this orc village that we cleared in the first live stream. And there's a sword on the ground over there I really want to get. Was there more goggles? I'm not even like... Yeah, they're all filthy. I'm not even tuned into the goggles, but we've got ours here. These aren't filthy. They're pretty damaged, but they'll still work, so that's good. All right, I think this southern building might be cleared. Let's pop a flare and just go through it real quick. Nope, I was wrong. Let's see. I don't know how we're going to find the forge. Because you can't activate the Denari in stable, I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's a way to do it, but I'm not aware of it. We're just going to have to drive around, I think. Ooh, I want that thermos. Actually, I'm going to favorite that. Grab that. All right. And did one have a welder's apron? Whoa, shoot. Where'd they come from? Well, the welder's... Damn, there's what? 3 of them? The welder's apron is not actually a required piece of kit for welding. What you need is the goggles. You need a torch, whether it be gas-powered or electrical. And then you need the welding wire, the actual stuff that you'll use to weld with. And of course, you'll need some sort of power source, whether it's gas for an acetylene torch or electricity for an arc welder. But the apron, it might offer some sort of actual protection against like zombie scratches. I'm not sure. That would just be down to its armor value, though. Okay, Sneaky. Come on, little guy. You'd still wear the apron. If it wasn't filthy, I would consider it, but I'm not going to be wearing filthy stuff right now. All right, good to go. Look at that. Some more. So let me grab this smartphone. We'll pop that on, turn on some music so our character doesn't get upset with me here. Let's see. Oh, slingshot. That's actually not a bad idea, too. Probably should have been doing that the whole time. Look at this. I got a glow stick and a flare active. 2 fires going. Goggles. Can you just close your eyes? Professional hillbilly welder. You could try it. No, it's... Oh, look at that. Oh, is that... Actually, I think we already have a hacksaw, don't we? I think what I'm needing is a drill. Yeah, I think we were missing a drill from our toolkit. We'll look through all the loot here after we've cleared the place. I just want to make sure we get everything open. Eyelids are not enough protection. Need to be looking for campsites for that compound bow if you really want to get the archery going. Gotcha. Yeah, the longbow we got... I don't think it's terrible, but you're right. It's probably... Well, I'm certain it's not the best bow in the game. Now, there could be food here if we smash those things open. So, yeah, you sometimes see it at cabins, too. That's a good point. All right, we're going to check all this loot in a moment or two. Just want to make sure all the doors are open. Everything's accessible. Let's wait. Come back over here. I think, though, the druid has a bow you can summon. That's true, they do. There is a spell for summoning the druid bow. I did a druid playthrough, but yeah, I didn't like it because the archery is such a pain, but I didn't realize the correct way of dealing with archery. All right, we got one more building to the north. Let's just see. Yeah, there's probably still some Zeds in here. Let's check it out. Pop another flare because I got freaking 9 of them. So the wands don't grant SP? I don't think they do. That's a good question, but no. If I had to guess, I would say no. They probably don't. Because you're not building experience in anything. You know, you don't have to know the spell to cast it, but... Okay, let's see. We got a couple of dudes. That one that's crawling on the floor isn't much of a threat, but this tough zombie here, I don't really want to face this guy. Let's take him outside. And we'll peg him a couple of times here. Oh, God. Damn it. I didn't have enough distance. Let's just bring him through the fire. Get down here, dude. I'm probably going to burn up. Hold on. Can I see? Yeah, there's hot air there. We gotta be careful going around this fire. Okay, there it goes. All right, so let's put away our weapon. Let's stop the bleeding. Actually, it stopped already. We're fine. All right, let's get back. That quarterback got you so good. He did. He got me bloody and everything. Slingshot. It was my mistake. I should have been farther away when I tried to aim that shot. I was trying to get too precise of an aim going, as opposed to just throwing it, you know. Okay, so this actually might... Oh, no, there's somebody in here. Oh. Let's get a little bit farther from this dude. Okay. Because I do still want to practice this, but... Okay. Missing horribly, but that's expected. That's right, sir. Get in that fire. How's your health? Oh, that wasn't that great. Alright, turn this on. Fire A. Hey, hit him for 1 damage, baby. Let's go. What'd you think of that, zombie technician? What do you got? Oh, you got his teeth. That was terrible. Alright, we're just playing with some zombies, people. Alright, he died. Let's see what we got. Disposable. Let's get it. Rocked his ass. Can you make a staff as a weapon? Won't have reach, technically not count as a spear. No, quarterstaves, as I understand it, don't have reach attacks. I don't think they do. I don't know if we can see that. It's not a bad idea, but... It can be put in a spear strap, but it does not have a reach attack. Or it doesn't show it. That crawling zombie would make nice target practice without the danger. That's true, Gig. That's true. Let's go do that. You know, what weapon I grew really to love in this? The battle axe. Oh. You know, I've only ever seen 1 or 2 battle axes in all my playthroughs, but actually the one that I've seen most recently was in my current solo run, just like for practice. Which, but it was being sold by the blacksmith and the ammunition seller. You know who I'm talking about? There's 2 NPCs. Sometimes, I think their names are Cody and something else. But you can trade with them. One of them sells armor. The other one, like, buys ammunition. Pipe staff would be helpful to get him addicted. He's a hella strong weapon, and it fits in an axe loop. That's nice. So it's basically no encumbrance. Oh, yeah. That's amazing. There we go. Look at that. How are we doing on our archery right now? Archery's a level 1 with 44% towards the next level. Good. That was a hell of a blood trail we left, though. Killing him. Yeah, that's a gruesome way to die. Just getting pelted by rocks. Also, cleaving 4 zombies at the same time feels so good. Oh my god, I bet, bro. Alright, we got to that guy. Ooh, peanut butter candy. Antipsychotic. Let's go. I forgot to turn on the music, didn't I? Let's grab this smartphone here. We'll play a little music. Alright, I think we might have officially cleared these places. Nope, I lied. Wait, where's that guy coming from? That dude's coming from out in the woods. Hold on, what am I wearing? Okay. Now, let's keep this slingshot. Grazing hit. I hate you. Alright, let's get her in the fire. We're in light pain all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Pain must be getting so bad it's breaking through my codeine haze. What are you going to do? You know, take more codeine, I guess. Alright, I don't really want to loot. It's too hot over there. Okay, so we've done it. Now, we're going to do a little bit of zoning, people, so let's go. Enter the zoning command. We're going to add an unsorted zone. This one is going to encompass the entire building up here. So this zone is for everything that we want to loot is inside this zone. And next, I'm going to set up a custom zone with no filter on it so that it will put everything. So within that other zone, we have a smaller zone where all the loot will now go. And we'll save it. And we'll order the AI to do it. Let's go, you robot. Get to work. Stoning to death is brutal and class. Yeah, but it is a classic. That's true. Goes all the way back to antiquity, doesn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for dropping by the stream, everybody. Okay, so he's done. Did he get everything? Actually, no, he didn't, because there's some stuff behind these fences. Nothing there. This is where the real stuff's probably going to be. So let's hacksaw our way through here. Oh my god, tell me these are empty. Okay, we got an electric polisher and a flashlight. Let's look in this pile. Okay, how to meditate. A practical guide to making friends with your mind. Leatherworking, that's probably tailoring. I have no idea what this is, though. But we'll learn. Magic 8 Ball. Okay, so unfortunately, there's no welding tools. Almost no tools of any kind here. Archery drill book, is that what it is? So, metaphysics. Oh, so that's actually from the Mind Over Matter mod. So we have a mod called Mind Over Matter. If anybody's not familiar, this one actually introduces psychic powers to the game. Psychic powers. And those are based on, I guess, your metaphysics level. Yeah, there it is right there, metaphysics. Similar to, I guess, how spellcraft helps with your magical spells. All right, so we're going to come down here and use that zoning technique. Oh, look, the fires are burnt out. I probably should check out these corpses. I know we went through most of these already. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Oh, here we go. Something like, oh, crap. Something like this right here. Tourism guide. Yes'm. That fire was so hot. I think we're good. Let's just walk over the rest of them in case there's any denariuses. All right, so Archer Drill Book would give you Archery XP. Let's see, Mind Over Matter, easily your favorite mod. Nice, nice. Can Wizard's Hand be used for loot or llamas? Loot or llamas? It could be. Yeah. All right, so we're going to zone down here. We'll move this one first. Perfect. And we'll move this one next. So we're really hoping this is the building that's going to have the welding stuff that we want. No guarantee, though, obviously. All right, let's cut down this set of fences before we start our... Yep. Okay. I'm nervous. There's not going to be any welding here. But we'll just have to continue our search. I don't think it's going to be necessary to get a vehicle running. I'll probably be able to get that motorcycle up and going without welding, but in order to like attach new frames or put cargo pods and stuff on there, we will need it. It's definitely a must at some point. I'm going to grab these marbles for ammo for our slingshot. I'm currently getting a warning that looting some raiders just killed would be stealing from their faction. Yeah, I get that all the time. It's funny. It's laughable. Cordless impact wrench. That's kind of nice. Reciprocating saw. We'll take it. I mean, there's jackhammers here. There's 3 of them. We got some books, too. Looks like a chemistry. Oh, wow. A lot of books. Can I pick all that up? All right, we picked that up. Let's see, it's 5:30 in the p.m. Oh. There's 2 small welding tanks here. Yeah, the concrete mixer. Not too much to do with that one. But, well, all right, so... I mean, we didn't get nothing. We got 2 small welding tanks. It's not much, but... I'm tempted to take the jackhammers and just like siphon the gas with them. We'll take the one that... oh, I need the sewing kit. That I need. Unfortunately, that's it, though. Yeah. Well, like I said, why is there hidden in the soda? It's probably just the soda itself is hidden from view. Or it might be something that got jammed in there. Where? I don't see that. I don't see that. Ammonia and bleach, true. Just don't make some. You know, I've actually poured ammonia and bleach into the same square before in this game, and it doesn't do anything, but you're right. You don't want to mix those in real life for sure. All right, so I mean, it's something. It's something. All right, I'm going to leave a mark here. We'll just say loot. I'm not going to get descriptive. We know. So the next step would be to clear this because we still need to get the gas and or diesel from it. But it's getting late at night. Well, it's getting late in the evening or afternoon. So let me see here. Do I have any cream soda? Of course, you don't see that. It's hidden. What's up, Diamore? Welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to grab this stuff. We're hauling it. Safe mode is on. We're going to try and backtrack safely. Okay, and I got to make sure that I don't accidentally drop this stuff. Typically, when we're going over a road like that, oh, it's not an issue. But when we get off road like this, you got to watch your character because sometimes they'll drop the stuff. They come across like an obstacle or something. Mustard gas, really? I wish we could use that. Heck, man. If I could make my own tear gas or even worse, like a deadly gas, that would be actually quite amazing. All right, here we go. Ferals would be like a non-issue. Basically anything organic and alive. Okay, avoid the Japanese knotweed, please. Yep, 6:30 in the PM. We'll probably come up to this dairy farm and sleep up there then. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. We're not there yet. Keep going. We are in pain now from dragging all this crap, so it's actually cost us a bit of our attribute points and stuff, but what are you going to do? All right, so I want to take out the battery. I should be able to reattach it, no problem. I would love another tank for this thing. All right, let's set these up. We'll put the car, wait. Yeah, I'll just put the car battery here too. And we just need a little charge. Wait, can I not place this thing? Wield. Do I need to, like, activate it, maybe? I can't place the motorcycle battery. Huh. I wonder... Can I put a full car battery into the motorcycle? I wonder how we're going to be able to get a... I might need jumper cables for this if it doesn't work out. I thought we could just place the battery. Yeah, it says there's no option to place this. Well, let's go ahead and place the other solar panel here then. We'll just drop the motorbike. Actually, let me see if I can reinstall it. Maybe it's in there but adjacent. It'll charge. I don't know. Well, I have several wrenches. Oops. I have several wrenches with me. Yeah, we could use the jumper cables. We'll have to find some. There's this road mayhem with more batteries and a tank. I might want that tank, but all right, let's head up to the farm for now. It's getting pretty late in the day. And we want to, you know what, I'm going to come over to this pond real quick. Fill up our water. There it is. I think we've got a couple of thermoses now. Thermos. Just got to make sure we don't consume it by accident. All right, let's see. Do I have water purification tabs? I have one. Oh, boy. Let's go. Yeah. One thing I should do is put these cows away. We should, like, tame them and tie them up in the barn, but it's kind of tedious work. It takes time and just a lot of moving cows back and forth. It's not that fun. I might do that between streams. Like, I might log in after the stream, just do something boring like that separate. But all right, let's stop breathing. There we go. We are thirsty. Clean water. Good, good, good. All right, save a little bit for the morning. We're in mild pain. Let's check our wounds. Do we need to disinfect? The bicycle is completely busted, unfortunately. There's a motorcycle and a bicycle there. The quad bike is not in bad shape. although it has no wheels. So it's actually fairly okay. Oh, I wish that tank wasn't draining. But unfortunately, the bike next to it is completely busted out. It's only got like 2 usable pieces on it. But good eye, you're looking. You're looking. You're on the lookout. That's what matters. All right, did we get any more bandages? I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we should wake up tomorrow pretty healed up. All right, so do you have anything to read? Yeah, let's do a little reading before bed. We'll come in here. What's in this? Okay. Damn, what a shame bicycle is. I know. You know, the bicycle is actually how I learned to drive initially in this game, was on a bicycle. Yeah, it's fun. They're cool too. And they can be very effective, especially going through. You could probably get through a city on a bike. It would be definitely dangerous, but it would be doable. You can get through on a vehicle too, but it's a different matter. All right, let's read a little bit. We're going to go through all these red books real quick just to see what we've got here. Oh, it's too dark to read now. It's only 7:30 in the PM though, so we'll light up a glow stick. And let's continue to see what these books tell us. We've got quite a library we're lugging around, don't we? Applied Science to 3, Tailoring to 5. Hand Loader Helper Fabrication to 6. Wow. We've got some high-level stuff here. Look at this, Welding and Metallurgy. Devices to 3 needed for the Trapper. That'll teach us some traps and stuff. Okay, so Applied Science, I feel like that's one that would probably be kind of difficult to level up just on its own without a book or whatever. Oh, we fell asleep and then woke up all of a sudden. What the hell happened? Sleep deprived again? All right, well, we've got to go to bed apparently. All right, let's turn off the music. We just fell asleep. Turn it off. Sorry, Aeram, I didn't realize I was pushing you too hard there, buddy. Let's see, a Dutch Bakefits would be bicycle with a cart attached to the front. They have electrifying them here, and they are great. That does sound great. All right, we'll go for a full 9 hours. That's the cows. I hope that they don't keep us awake all night. That's another reason that it's good to tie up your cows, because you'll hear them walking around. We're still tossing and turning. Okay, there we go. This dude is sleep deprived constantly, but he has the worst trouble falling asleep. Poor Aeram. He's a troubled guy living in the apocalypse. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. You know, every day he lays down to go to bed. He's always thinking about stuff. All right, let's have some delicious bologna and pine nuts for breakfast. I know that's what you guys had for breakfast too. Where's the water coming from that we can't drink there? What is that? Toilet water or something? All right, we're looking good. It's 6:30 in the morning. We better not be sleep deprived anymore. We're not. Okay. Can't get out that door. Let's go. Smithing is all right. Just a large time sink. Is smithing as satisfying in Cata as a vintage story? That's one way that I know a lot of people go, is to like smith up all their own armor and tools and stuff. And I think it's certainly viable. I don't really get into it much myself. I like to kind of keep the action going, you know, explore and combat and stuff for live streams. But I think a heavy crafting series would be good, but better for like an edited Let's Play series, you know. I was just suggesting you try it out in this. Oh, well, I mean, it's possible. There's a lot of tools we would need to get ahead of time for sure. So, I mean, we're always on the lookout for anvils and stuff we can borrow. All right, so we've come across this cabin. I think I recognize this cabin. Oh, maybe not. Here, if anything comes out. Okay. Oh, I do recognize this cabin. Yeah, there's. Okay. I think the front door's open. Let's see. What are we rocking here? Let's get our hatchet out. We got full mana. I am going to Set a couple of bushes on fire. Just in preparation here. Okay. I hear you, buddy. Mm-hmm. Grab me as soon as you get out of there. God damn it. I have to take some codeine. Get over here. Walk in this fire. It's really the anvil that's the issue, but it's not much of a problem because you find one at the elf workshop. That's right. Oh, I gotta die before even reaching me. All right, let's stop our bleeding. Nothing good. Let me take a... We'll just take 4 aspirins. All right, let me grab my bat. Put that away. What? Oh. Wait, what? Suddenly I can't put this away? But I'm carrying half of the load here. All right, so let's go ahead and activate quick flare. Should be a zombie in this room. Nope. Oh, look. Oh, a bunch of spike board traps, though. I think these are set, so it would be dangerous for me to try and disarm them without a better working knowledge. But all right, we've got a downstairs part to investigate. Pretty empty up here. Now, as I recall, this is like a survivalist shelter, so there's probably going to be some decent stuff downstairs, but also potentially some enemies. Let me just go through everything. What are we looking at? Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. There's a lot of stuff in this. Bear trap by the stairs. That's correct. There's a bear trap by the stairs. We're going to leave it up, and we'll probably use it to kill a zombie or two, or one. All right, there's probably nothing behind this, but let's just check it. No. All right. There's also typically a shelf there. No. Okay, here we go. I'm actually going to do a very quick save. At the light industry, I do think I saw one there. Saw one what? Oh, a chisel at the light industry. Okay. Well, we'll definitely return to that area once we get a vehicle with some cargo pods. We're going to go back there. We have to go back just to clear that mine shaft, too, at some point. All right, let's clear that out. All right. Let's look below us. So we're peeking. Sometimes there's, like, snakes down here. Okay, there's definitely people. Really prefer this hatchet. Okay. Oh, what is that? A hand drill, baby. Drilling level 2. Oh, we need that. I need that so bad. All right, well, let's not worry about it right this moment. Paramilitary zombie. You, sir, are going into the bear trap. All right, let's wait for him. Shout, so hopefully he hears me. Sometimes you really got to lure him. Yeah, he probably got caught behind something. Yeah, get over here, dummy. Sometimes they'll get caught behind this thing, too. It's tricky. Yeah. Oh, see, he turned around. When he stopped seeing me, he turned around. All right, there we go. He should follow me upstairs now. Right? You going to follow me, dude? Come on. For real. I'm not going to fight this guy toe-to-toe. No, sir. Look at him. He went back again. I know. This is like the smartest zombie in the world. Get over here. What do I have to do? Sprinkle some salt and pepper on myself for you to follow me? I'm still by the stairs there, buddy. I don't think that'll work. Oh, my God. Magic missile. Good call, brother. Good call. What? Oh, no, I didn't. Wait. Oh, no, I wasn't qualified. Okay. Just casting magic missile over and over again. Oh, crap-a-doo. All right, we're fine. Maybe after you got a grab on me, he'll come back. He'll come up. Magic missile. Yeah, I forgot all about it. I'm so used to picking that particular meta magic perk. I feel like I always have it. All right, this guy is really annoying. I don't care. We got him down to 2 bars of health. We're doing damage. Just takes time. All right, let him reset. Better not walk into this freaking bear trap at any point. Have my leg taken off. Hope that's it. Hope there's nothing else down here, but there could be more. Quick, give me that warning. I know my own limits when it comes to the magic missile, thank you. What's this? Let me grab that. No, lighter's got nothing. I don't even have the space to pick up a lighter currently. Good lord. All right, we should have them on this round. As long as I don't fail it too many times. There it is. There it is, folks. And look at that. Was all worth it. This man's got an AR-15, two pistols. Or is that just the magazine? Those are magazines. But, yeah, we're not going to use those. It's just good for trading. All right. We're in the underground area. Dude's got a water purifier. He's got a spigot with, like, infinite water down here. Yeah, this is definitely a survivor's bunker. It's not technically a last man on Earth shelter, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, yeah, he has a webbing belt. It's filthy, of course, so I'm not gonna wear the filthy belt, but we will come back for that stuff for sure. But this drill right here is actually the biggest prize. I think I'm gonna wield it. Yeah, we don't want to walk out of here with the drill. What was in this? Wood blocks. Let's look at these books too, just to see. Yeah, we're coming back here for sure. It's probably just a steak knife. Yeah, it's a steak knife. They look more deadly than they are, don't they? They got that nice curved blade to them. It looks interesting, but it's just a plain old steak knife. All right, let's go back to the surface. All right, so we want to definitely leave a note right here. We will say loot here, return. All right. But good news is I didn't step into the bear trap the whole time. So let's see. It does look like a machete, yeah. There are, of course, machetes in the game, but we haven't come across one just yet. Let's come down to this road mayhem. Okay. We're going to grab up the stuff that we moved over here. What was in these piles? God, I have so much loot. We're going to need to return to our place and drop off a bunch of stuff. All right, where are we going? Down the road a bit. Let's use our auto travel. We'll set this place up. This will be kind of our impromptu campsite over here by the motorcycle, I think. Yeah, just to the east, to the west. All right, very good. So I'm going to drop, I'll just drop everything here. Actually, I think I'm going to favorite the hand drill. All right, so now we got a pile of loot here. So we definitely need to return to this area. Let's put the drill away. Another limo reminded me of the old series. I know. Hopefully this will be our go-to vehicle for now, though. I love a good motorcycle. All right, so we didn't come across any jumper cables. It might be in our best interest to just hike this road till we get to the city. I bet you we can come across a couple of derelict cars. And now the one thing we are definitely in need of is gasoline. We still don't have that yet. It would also, I would like to maybe get another tank too, just because this one's not in great shape. It's not technically leaking fluid because it would say it if it was, but how's this battery doing over here? Good. It's charging up. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at our inventory. Make sure we're carrying everything we need. Let me drop a couple things I just noticed. And let's play a quick game. That'll boost our mood, and it also boosts our focus a little bit, making it easier for us to cast. And all right, now let me just look through this. What am I carrying? Okay. Yeah, let me grab the water and favorite that. Let me just look through this, grab a couple more things of water. And maybe a little bit of food for the road, too. Why are we carrying around that red water? Alright, good to go. Oh, and let me grab this to activate it. Let's see what this tourist guide tells us. Tourist attractions on our map. What does that mean exactly? Tourist attractions. Alright, let's look at the map. Yeah, it's probably locations within these cities that it just opened. Things like fast food, restaurants and fast food, it looks like. Maybe this church here? Cathedral? That could be. That could be. All right, so, yeah, let's go find some gas. Oh, should we go exploring or should we go clear this mine shaft? I know I can get gas there. It's just going to take work. It's going to take effort. Let's do it. There's no reason to go off on a wild goose chase looking for something when we already know the location of it. Just going to take some time. There's also another cabin out there in the woods that could be interesting to search. All right, here we come. Cathedral in a magical apocalypse sounds dangerous. Yeah, I've seen weird stuff in cathedrals. There was like a prisoner locked up in the basement of a cathedral I went to once, and he was like in one of those like full leather outfits. Yeah, you can surmise what was happening down there. All right, I guess we're going hatchet. Actually, let's go slingshot. We're gonna do this slowly and methodically. It's time to clear. Yeah, I have to split my time fighting when I have men and exploring when I'm out. Yeah, I know. It's good to balance. It's tough, though, because it's so fun. Wait, how's your condition in mana pool? Condition's all right. Condition's all right. Mana pool, it's about half empty. All right. Here we go. Now, there will be a couple of zombies on the outside of the fence, so those will be the ones we deal with first. Let me pull this guy away. We've got a couple things working to our advantage. Number one, there's a lot of good trees and bushes around here for fire. And number two, these guys have very poor vision. If I get like this far away, if, you know, any farther, I'll probably lose sight of me. Yeah, he just lost sight of me. Nice. Hit him for 2 damage there, baby. Let's go. Missed him. Nailed him for 4 damage. Alright, it's happening. Four damage. He's almost down. Alright, let's cap him off with the magic missile. Oh, can't do it with my hands full. God damn it. Alright, he's bleeding. He's bleeding out, people. Nailed him. 1 damage. Right in the helmet. Oh, missed him. Yeah, it'll only take a couple more hours, people, and we'll kill this one zombie, and there's only 18 more to go. Yeah, hopefully it won't be like that. Just using this time to level up my sling. Alright. Alright. Time to finish you, boy. Damn it. I let him grab me. Oh my god, now I'm in mild pain. Alright. Codeine time. Thank goodness we have so much codeine. Yes, Denarius, let's go. Give me that. Yeah, the slingshot does kind of suck. It's really just in lieu of a better archery target. We'll switch over to our hatchet now, and we'll use fire. Okay, so we've got what appear to be a bunch of miners on the inside. I have an idea. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to run around, kind of aggro the group. I'm going to utilize their poor vision. So I'm going to pull them to this corner, and then we'll turn on the speed. Oh, there's a car to the south right there. I wonder what that's got in it. All right, so now we're going to go back around. Check this out. Check this out. We're there. Hey, what's up, Big Slash? How's it going, buddy? How you doing? All right, so now that we've cleared them all out of this corner, I'm going to climb this fence and light a couple fires. All right, it is raining, which is not the best right now, but let's give that a moment or two. Did it go out? No. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get some of these miners to walk into this fire over here, buddy. Just woke up. I'm going to be mean until I have my coffee. Oh, Slash, I don't believe you'll ever be mean, sir. But glad you could make it by the stream, dude. Thanks for joining. All right, and I hope you can get your coffee. Come into this one, sir. Oh, that's a tree, so he's not going to walk into that. There we go. Right in there. Just die. Let me see here. Let's move them, readjust, so they don't destroy the fire. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to use too much of my magic missile. We will, if needs be, but, you know, we're limited, so fire is our best bet. Now this guy, all right, here's what we're going to do. Should have set more of the stuff on fire over there, but maybe we clear these. I might hop the fence and set more fires. Got to get on that grind, you know it. And this would be so much easier with even just a wooden pointy stick, you know? But for anybody who's unaware, I often rely on spears a little bit too much in my runs here in Cataclysm. So for this particular playthrough, we're not doing spears at all. Just strictly magic and, well, any other weapons, basically, except firearms. We're not doing firearms either. Okay. There we go. Looking good. Let's hop this fence real quick. You don't actually want to step on it. See what we got real quick. Actually, there's surprisingly very little loot, so that's good. Oh my god, shut up. They're over there tearing through that truck down there. That's unfortunate. I might have wanted to use that truck. Zombies filth. Yeah, look at them. Just in the truck having a little party over here. Come on, dummies. Poor truck. I know, man. I could have used that big old cargo truck. Now, we might still strip it for some parts, actually. Those are pretty handy trucks. Consoles asked, have you tried searching your map for magic locations? I just search Wiz. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's search for Forge. No results found. No results found for that one either. We don't know a lot of the map with this character, you know. I haven't done a lot of exploring just because we're on our feet for now. This is only our second live stream, too, so... Still got a lot more to go with this guy. Beautiful. Let's climb this real quick. Just check the loot. Pickaxe. I want his shovel, too. I'm going to grab the shovel and that pickaxe. Let's actually move those to the road. All right, I'll just put a note. Another good one is magic for the Magic Academy. Not yet. Not yet. All right, what do we got? A few more dudes left. Yeah, look at that truck. I think it was actually in halfway decent condition, too, before these idiots got to it. Come on. Don't let me slip now. Didn't you have a collapse? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, you're right. I have the entrenching tool, so we don't need the shovel. Good call. Good call. Forgot about that. That's what happens when you spend your off time playing Cataclysm in addition to streaming with different characters. So I get them confused. All right, dummy. Time to magic missile you out of your misery. Into oblivion. Glow stick. Unread. Give me. What's over here? Glow stick. USB. I guess I'll take these bandages. No reason not to. All right, spare's always handy, though. That's true. That's true. All right, have we done it? I don't think there's any more on the out. Oh, there are. Okay. Not to worry. Let's bring them over here to our other little fire. It's up here, I think. Nice. Okay, excellent. Couple more. Oh, they broke through the fence down here. You little jerk. There we go. Almost. Don't grab me. There we go. Trying to play it smart and not get touched here. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying. All right, so we got dudes on the inside of this building too. That's going to be a bit more annoying, I think. I guess, what could I do? I could let them out and just lead them through the fires too. Come on. So how is it possible to go pacifist in this game? That's a good question. You could just hunker down, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how you would try, like even go about a pacifist run, to be honest. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. You could do what I'm doing with the fire, because I'm pretty sure that if you just cause death through like secondary means like a fire, it's not going to affect it, right? So you could very tediously just start a bunch of fires every time you need to clear something like I'm doing currently. Of course, I'm also using my magic and my hatchet and stuff, which you couldn't do, but it would be tough. And I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's some limit. Like if you go a year, like a full year without killing, then you've achieved the pacifist. I don't know what the requirement is for it, though. Damn, an amount of magic. Since you do set fires. Traps and trap pits, that could be too. Yeah, I'm not sure if killing through a trap counts or not. Oh, Daenerys. You could recruit Doyle. That's right. You could get NPCs potentially to fight for you. I'm sure. All right, so it shows there's one more miner. No, they're inside the building. Okay, let's climb this fence. Normally I would just stick these guys right through with my spear, but we don't have one. Let's go around real quick. I'm going to look at everything. Sure there's no more zombies in here. Yeah, this is a shame. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I can still use the pump. Oh no, we've got to get the gas before it burns up. There's nothing. There's no jerry cans here. How? I set the place on fire. I didn't think that the... Wait, there's fire extinguishers. Will that work? No! I think I just lost the pump. Jump for cables. Oh, good. Okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, can I, like, unload my water bottle, maybe? Wait, let's drink real quick. I'm probably going to be burned up here. We're standing in hot air. We got to get out of here. This is not safe. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I just set the whole place on fire. I thought that these walls over here were like concrete or something, bro. It is concrete. No, it says stereotypical wall with... So this one's concrete back here? I don't know. Oh, my God. Ah, that's what you get for being a pyromaniac. Oh, you know what would have solved this? You know what would have changed all this? A simple spear. Oh, my God. That's terrible. How do I get the gas? I can't. I cannot get gas. You know, we can hope that maybe when the fire goes out, the tank will still be there. It's not concrete. Oh, God. Man, it's drywall. Drywall's going to burn like crazy. Oh, the zombies are interested over there. Yeah, break on through, you guys. What the hell, dude? Oh, my God. Well, let's not give up. The whole place is going to burn down around me. I'm sure of it now. Crap. The whole reason we came here was for that freaking gas pump. Hold on. I want to actually try... How do we use a fire extinguisher? I've never tried to put out a fire before. So let's wield a fire extinguisher. How close can I get to this pump? Okay, get like right here. It'll be fine. Spraying that. No, that didn't do it. No. Don't step into the mist. Wait, I can't get that close to it. That's only hot air 1. Oh, no, that's too risky, bro. A small fire extinguisher freaking sucks, dude. Oh, it actually worked. I take it all back. Small fire extinguisher's badass. Not quite. It's going to explode in my face, isn't it? Wait, can I move there? No. I really shouldn't be standing there either. Oh my God. You'll ruin his mood. He is in a good mood. He's happy as can be. He's a little bit wet, but other than that, he spent time close to a fire and he enjoyed his coding, his daily coding regimen. It's too late. Watch it all burn down. I think it's going to be okay. Nope, it's definitely not going to be okay. I can tell that the pump is broken. Smashed gas pump. The horror. This gasoline pump has been destroyed, denying you access to the liquid gold. No. I want to bang my head on this fence. All right. Screw it. What do we do? There's no point in clearing these guys right now, then. Let me look at his vehicle over here. Oh my God, it's got all the things in it. This has a fucking bug out bag. Look at this. This has a monster hiking bag with so... Oh, it's got a steel jerry can in it. Yeah, the diesel's still there, but that doesn't help me. Look at this. 2 tear gas sprayers, can of beans. This man had it all. AR-15 strapped in there. All right, so we'll wear the backpack. Why not? We'll wield the backpack. Can't believe that, bro. Can't believe that. Man. All right, well, we're still coming back. Yeah. All right, let's go. We'll have to locate another source of gasoline for now. Oh, my God. But the good news is I'm sure that there's plenty of mine shafts. I'll just have to take the time to freaking clear another one. That's not where we want to go. Here we go, people. I should probably have safe mode on while I travel. That would be advisable. Yeah, we're going to drop all our loot here. This will be our little campsite where I can't actually sleep. I guess I could sleep in one of these tents. Okay, drop it. God damn it. I could almost certainly with these jumper cables now. Wait, where are they? Let's try that. Let's try the jumper cables. All right, so a jump attached there. Attached there. And is that all I do? Do I just leave them like that and that, or do I have to do something to it? Do I have it still? Huh. I think it's just like an extension cord, basically. So I'll just give it time. Yeah, we got the, that's right. I got the jumper cables. That's true. That's true. All right, let's head down this road. I dropped everything. Let's have a little lunch. We'll have a little spot of lunch, as the Brits say. Some beans and toast. Yeah, once it's attached, it should be powering over time. Okay, cool. So we'll just leave it chilling. And man, what an absolute disaster that was. I don't have any water purification tabs. That's wild. All right, we're fine, though. Inventory, how we looking? I got 70 pounds of junk on me. Should I drop anything? No, we're fine. Let's go. All right, so take a little hike. Just see what the road holds, people. No cooking pot to cook water. I think we have a cooking pot back at the house. But no, I don't believe I have one on me right now. That is something I should probably get. Or a mess kit. I think a mess kit will work too, but I'm not sure. To be honest, if we walk the road, we'll almost certainly come across some derelict vehicles. Probably have some purification tablets in them. All right, that one's got no loot. Let's check out this side road, see where this takes us. I'm guessing it's a sugar house. Crack. Do we want to tangle with the crack? Could have a me go next to it too. I don't have much mana. Oh. Oh, you know what that is. You know what that is, boys. A lumber mill. And as long as it's not set on fire by somebody, it should have gasoline. All right, so we're just going to avoid that altogether for now. Until I could probably take that crick out with the magic missile, but we're just going to dive into the woods using our auto travel. The crick's still following me, but we'll lose him. We're going to cut right through. Hello. We're here. We're here, and hopefully there's no wasps. Turn safe mode on. Oh, look at that. Big old truck. It's like a bus or something. No, this is like a serious flatbed truck. Flatbed truck. Lacks wheels. It's got an infinite amount of cargo space on it, though, basically. Ooh, I like it. Lumber mill seems like a terrible idea for a pyro. Well, you're not wrong, Patrick, but the good thing is, yeah, every lumber mill has a gas can. And of course I didn't bring anything to put this in, did I? No, I didn't. All right, let's come back to it. No. Maybe there's something here. Oh, I got some stuff. Oh. Whoa, hold on. Let me look at. I want that drive belt. Okay. So yeah, I left the steel. Yeah, well, we might go back for it. It's not too far. So, because there's probably nothing here but a bunch of wood and crap. But we did just find this engine. Yeah. Now, what were we hoping to get was the automotive filter. We're gonna disassemble this. How long does that take? Not long. I wish I had a container for that. We will now grab the filter, 2 drive belts. We'll take the microelectric motor, and I'll take this 2-liter metal tank. And that we can use to put some fuel in. So let's do that before I set it on fire. Before someone sets it on fire. It's not much, but it'll give us enough into the bicycle that we should be able to get it up and running. Okay, now this welding goggle is brand new. That tool belt's amazing. The gate, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take off our leather belt. We're going to wear the tool belt, then we're going to unload the leather belt. There we go. And let us go back and drop the crappy welding goggles, and we'll favorite the good ones. There we go. Back there. I will take the tool belt, the secondary, because these things actually trade for a really decent amount. $15 barter for 2 pounds, 20 ounces. That's good. That's good. We'll take the work pants and the shirt too. Took the gloves. All right, good. Anything else? Orange hardhead could be interesting. Wait. Oh, we need that. That's actually better than what I'm wearing. Give me the hard hat, people. Steel-toed sneakers are a poor fit. I know, that sucks. That's like one of the better pieces of foot gear in the game, actually, because you get all the nice speed from sneakers, but still the protection of steel toe. All right, so once we get a vehicle and we're ready to start making flotation devices with it, this is going to be the place to come back to. Because the wooden boat holes, there's planks here, there's probably stacks of nails too. If we were to go through all of these crates, I bet you some of them will have like stacks of like 200, 300 nails in them. So this is definitely going to be a resource that we come back to for sure. Oh, it's super close to the bike too. Yeah. All right, God, we need welding stuff so bad, so bad. One more building we can check across the way. I mean, the fact that that flatbed truck is here and it's basically intact with a bunch of cargo pods means I would have come back here just for that alone, for sure. Oh, hello. Food and fruit. Oh, yeah, camping spot is kind of central to where you have been. Yeah, that's true. And there is a tent there, so I guess I could technically sleep there. We'll take the tablets. Take anything else of value. Can't pick that up now. Alright, didn't find any other real containers, but like I said, excuse me, I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, let's head on back to the campsite. We'll fill up the bike. We'll see if it's got a charge on it, and we might be able to actually start putting around on a motorcycle. My base is a lumber mill. I never extinguished the brazier. No kidding, dude. I bet. Yeah, lumber mill is actually smart, especially if you've got like NPCs who are working for. Oh, look at that! There's a freaking gallon of animal oil right here too. That's such a boon. This campsite's actually badass. Yeah, I think a lumber mill would be a nice base, like good gas, especially if there's a pond close by or something. Then you're really in business. All right, let's drop everything we got. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this baseball cap because we don't really need it with the hard hat. Let me just look at my clothes, too. You know what? This book strap, I forgot. I put that on super early in the run when we found that, like, in our spawning building. So I'm just going to drop that. I think we're done with the slingshot. It's not really much of a good weapon, is it? So let's unfavorite and drop these items. There we go. Not for a pyro. Funny. All right, let's see how the battery's going. Yes, look at that. Battery's at 56%. Good call. And can I fill it from that distance? Okay, hold on a second. Actually, let me look at this real quick. Okay, I want to put a tank. Okay, good. Oh, I can put a 60-liter tank in this thing? Really? Wait, did it say I could? Yeah? All right, so I'm going to remove this 10-liter tank. I hope I don't screw this up. And let's install the 60 boy. Yeah. Big boy. I don't think that'll affect like the performance or anything. And we shall fill it with coffee syrup. Now, where's the gas? What happened to it? Is it too far? I think it's too far. Guess. There it is. Whew. Got nervous. I was like, did I leave it? All right. What is a pyro without his gasoline? You know, okay, we got 2 whole liters in it. Oh, that should be enough, though. You ready? Everybody, come on. Let's do it. Let's get ready. Oh, listen to that baby purr. Hold on, let me look at it. Oh, the muffler's working, actually. It's got a perfect muffler on it. It's just a loud beast, everybody. Oh, get used to it. You're going to be hearing that sound for a long time. All right, so... Woohoo! That's the front of it, huh? Okay, so the basket is in the back. We're moving. We're a wizard with wheels, people. It's going to take me a little getting used to the fact that the basket's on the back like that. But, all right, we're fine. Look at this go. Let's return to the old lumber mill real quick. Here we go. I just want to fill up the rest of this tank, you know. Let's do it, people. Stream number 2, we've got a vehicle. No, it's not the best, but hey, motorcycles are fun, actually. All right, we're slowed down to 4. You guys probably can't even hear me over the sound of this beast. Like, what, did Ryan mute himself? I can't, I just hear some little whispering happening. How are we going to do this? I'd like to get it right next to it. Okay. Kill the engine. I know, you guys are sad you had to hear the end of the engine. Well, you'll hear it again, don't worry. You know it. Will this be getting boat holes? I guess we could. Hell yeah, bro. Let's freaking do it right now. Use the pump. I gotta back the bike up a little bit more. What? For whatever reason, I feel... Okay, we're good. It feels backwards to me. I don't know. All right, so stop driving. Get in there. Yes, there it is. Fill the boat. Okay. So how much did that fill us up? What? Are you serious? That's all the gas that's in this freaking thing? Oh, my God. Well, that barely gave... They filled me up another single percent there. Still driving this thing backwards here, people. All right. Yeah, that was no hope, wasn't it? Basically. That's it. All right, so stop driving it. Oh, my God. I can't believe I set that other gas pump on fire. Small power substation could have some tools. There's another offshoot on this road right here. But I did promise some wooden boat holes, so let's actually pop this winch. Bottle of vodka will give you more gas than the pump. That's true. That's probably true, dude. All right, let's grab... let's look for some nails. I was looking for that elusive stack of nails. Yeah, there are mines everywhere. You're right. You're right. It's almost certain we'll find another one. Everything but nails over here. Wow. Usually you find nails more often. What's going on, Dragonkin? Well, we got the motorcycle up and running, buddy. There's 1,400 nails. Hell yes. That's probably all we need. So we got the motorcycle running, bro. There it is. What do we name this thing? Oh, we got to rename it. What do we name it? Anybody out there a Warhammer 40K fan? Let's see. What do we rename this boy? Empty gas pump? Well, it was almost empty. It had like 2.5 liters in it total, but we did get it filled. Well, we did get the gas in the tank, but what do we call it? The Viper? The Viper. Let's go. All right. And yeah. Let's put some stuff on this. We're going to make it an aquatic Viper. All right. Do we got some planks around us? I think we do. Let's go in. Hull. No. Hull. Wooden boat hull. We don't need many of them. What? 3? Is that enough? Is 3 going to be enough? Probably. I think it will be. All right, we're getting hungry. Okay, let's take a little break to eat some pork and beans, some apples, an irradiated lemon, and we'll break into the protein rations too. All right, we got our boat holes. Let's check it out. Oh, that's right. Actually, you can install hulls on squares that have wheels, so we can only put 2 on here. I hope that's... Oh, look, it already floats. With one single boat hull, this thing already floats. Oh, my God. Motorcycles are the freaking best, aren't they? Hell yeah. Now, the only problem with this... Yeah, the box doesn't hold very much. 68.75. Let's just drop everything we've got, though. Did I get it on? Oh, it's just nails. Okay. It floats, baby. Yeah, it does. After one single boat hole, this thing floated. But now it floats really well. Hell yeah, dude. You imagine trying to float with a motorcycle? It would tip over. All right. Here it is, everybody. Don't mute your game. That's just the sound. Don't mute your television. That's just the sound of the motorcycle. The Viper. I don't know about driving a bike on water. Will it be the same as a canoe? Oh, shoot, Hanny, you're right. You know what? It could be extremely dangerous for us to drive this thing out in the water because zombie sharks will be able to eat me. But what we will do is expand the bike. I already talked about, like, once we get our welding going. Oh, look at that. Bing. Aeram called it. He called it. Why is this place called Sandwich? We're in a region of the world called Sandwich, and it's making me hungry. Just never slow down. That's true. That is true. We're not... If we just don't stop... Sometimes there's NPCs in those barns like that. Okay, we got another mine shaft, people. How do we deal with this one? Have you ever thought about playing Caves of Cud? MacDelly, yeah, I've actually got several series for Caves of Cud on my YouTube channel, so the answer to your question is yes. And just Google Hardware to Spare Caves of Cud. You'll see I've got like 4 or 5 seasons, several different runs. It's a very good game. Like it very much. You know what I'm thinking about doing? Since we're here, there's fuel. I'm thinking we'll just kite these zombies away. I'm not going to bother killing all of them. We got wheels, so I can just kind of outpace them. Sit here and idle until they break through the fence. Yeah, no fire this time. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So maybe I would fix a bike right around the New England apocalypse. Yep, this is how I would live right here. Just scroll through the playlist and enjoying the vintage story vids. Well, no problem, Magdalene. No problem. It's a valid question, buddy. I don't fault you for asking at all. 100%. Yeah, Caves of Cud is a great game. As you can tell, I really do enjoy the roguelike genre. And I would say after Cataclysm and probably the Unreal World, which is another one I like a lot, Caves of Cud is right up there with my favorite roguelike games for sure. So much fun. Crazy mutations and stuff. Alright, so we'll lead these guys away. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? What? We just freaking found the Forge of Wonders, people. Holy crap, I thought it was a goblin encampment at first, but it uses the money symbol. What? No way. That's huge. Oh. So that means we need to transfer our base. We need to take all the loot from here, and it needs to come over to here. This is our, well, wherever. We're going to have to set up a new base. By the way, if you multiplayer Adventure Story server, we get news on it being up. Yeah, Dragon can, just as Rod noted, I do have a Vintage Story multiplayer server. It's actually not a public server. It is a benefit for my Patreons, and you can just donate $2, $5, or $10 to the Patreon, and you get access to the multiplayer server. We're actually getting ready to update it though to the new one. So thank you, Patrick Thompson, I appreciate that, buddy. I don't know how long it's going to not be on fire. I got to love that comment. But yeah, if you are interested, my Patreon link is actually pinned in the chat. It's also down in the description of this live stream. We got a really great community over there, some fun people and friendly people. And like I said, we're getting ready to upgrade the Vintage Story server. It's probably going to be early next week. We're going to be updating to 1.21, so that means we're going to have a brand new world. Everybody's going to be starting off fresh and stuff. So I'm glad you asked, actually. I'm glad you asked that question. All right, let's keep moving here. Trying to kite zombies that have poor vision around is an absolute pain in the you-know-what. I might need to do this on foot, to be honest. Let me roll around this field real quick. Let's see if maybe there's a crater near here maybe I could utilize. Yeah. But I appreciate everybody out there, all my Patreons who support me. Really is helping to make my dreams come true here on YouTube. You guys are the best. And of course, you get other good perks besides Vintage Story multiplayer. You get your name mentioned, or you get characters made after you. All right, so we just found a clay golem. This is actually amazing. Here's what we're going to do. Have I remembered this vehicle? Yeah. So we're going to take the Viper and we're going to park it just right over here real quick. Just get it out of harm's way. Stop the engine. Let's grab this golem. So this boy right here just became our key to clearing that mine shaft. I love golems. Clay is probably the weakest. There's like stone and iron golems too, but this will work. And I'll tell you, the reason I like these guys so much is right here. It is slower than you are. So even just walking, I can kite this boy around. I can let him get real close to me, and then I could just outwalk him. And I will oftentimes, if I find like a good iron golem wandering around, I will just kite it with me straight into like a city, you know, and just have it clear zombie after zombie for me. So let's do that over here. Could be tricky, obviously, but just avoid the Migos. Yeah. Nickname it. We'll call it Clay Boy. Plastic golem, 3D printed. These guys are actually not bad against undead. Like Hanny said, I wouldn't test it out against a Migo, but against these zombie miners, Clayface, there we go. I love it. I bet you Clayface is going to run through these miners like it ain't nothing. All right, come over here, Clayface. Do your job. All right, there he goes. He's off to the races. Oh, got another one over here coming at me. Look at him. Look at him. Surrounded. He's not afraid. Me, in that situation, I'd be terrified. My heart would be pounding. I'd be next to death. Clayface, he's untouched. Not even a scratch on him. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. All right, let's zoom out. We're just going to let time pass. And there he goes. Right up into the compound. There were 3 in Helminia's run. And yeah, there was a lot, dude. I think there was more than 3. There was a lot up in that. All right, so he's aggro back on me now. Let's take him around the back. Do a nice little walk with our buddy here. Okay. Can't believe we found the Forge of Wonders already. That's so awesome. That means we can start looking for a base. I mean, hell, this mine shaft could be a base. I don't really want a mine shaft as a base, though. There's creepy stuff below ground. It'll probably take a long time for the game to process because of whatever's below. All right, so we still got 3 miners out here. Yeah, let's take our new best friend over here. Set him lights. Come on now, little clay golem. Let's go over here to these guys, too. See, he gets pissed at me and he won't attack the zombies. It's weird. Alright, we'll just leave him in our dust. If he can't see me, then he can't attack me, right? Alright, so there he goes. Chasing the other zombie. Alright, let's take a little bit of a breather. Let's go grab the bike now. Actually, you know what I should do just to be extra safe? Yeah, I've got my stamina back. Let's go grab Clayface. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. All right, so we're going to pull him. I'm going to try and pull him over here, like by these trees maybe. Oh, shit, I walked on a rock. Okay, we'll let him do that. We're going to dump him over here by the trees, but we're not done with Clayface. No, no, no. We're going to mark his location. Excuse me. And we'll come back and use him again for something similar. Sorry, I had to check that guy's wallet. All right, so we're by the trees now. Let me turn on my speed, and we're just going to sprint away. Leaving him behind. There it goes. All right, so, and as soon as he leaves our reality bubble, yeah, he should be kind of, in other words, locked in place. There he is, Clayface. We'll leave him there. He's fine. Now, let's go check out our loot. Shovel. I left that pickaxe behind at that other location, didn't I? It's all right. There's probably more here. Codeine. Oh, thank God. We were getting kind of low, you know. I don't know what's in this plastic bag, but I'll take it. All right. Sorry for the breathing. Let's get that taken care of. Okay, so we're here for one reason, and it's called gasoline. There's still zombies here, aren't there? Come here, dude. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. No, I think that one's going to be okay. I hope. I sincerely hope. Was that a terrible, tragic mistake? Should I put it out right now? Spread the fire. Do I still have my fire extinguishers? I think I dropped them. It'll jump to the right. It is going to burn, but I don't think it can go outside of the concrete or go past that concrete. Anyway, let's... Oh, I do have a fire extinguisher now. Hold on. All right, we'll put it out. We'll put it out. These fire extinguishers are so bad, bro. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. Drop. Okay. Oh, tablets. Get those. Should we probably just pull the truck or the bike over here, I guess? Because there's no tank. I could disassemble this, actually. Yes. Wheeled. Oh, there's not much here either, really. Yeah, so that's it. No more gas at this location. That's not more than a couple liters worth either. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother looting or, like, clearing the rest of this place. Let's look at the loot, though. Oh, we got a first aid kit. Yeah. Oops. Give me all that. Medical tape. I will grab that flashlight. Yeah, let's loot these corpses out here real quick. Look at this. This is where our clay buddy, he did his hard work over here. They just fell right in a circle. All right. Not bad. Let's see. I thought we were kind of competing on survival time, but it seems we were also competing on the biggest inferno created. That's right, Consolus. You used a wall of fire to take out a goblin encampment, didn't you? Now, see, that sounds fun. And that also sounds like a real good use of fire there, buddy. All right, we just got another large fire extinguisher. What's the stuff around here? Sometimes you can actually find some really valuable stuff. Oh, like this motorcycle wheel, bro. Yeah. No, 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 no. We need that. Hold on, because one of our wheels is pretty banged up. Oh, yeah. Mine shafts are the best. No, Dragonkin, really good question. So we're playing on the stable branch, okay? Now, normally in vanilla stable, you do have to pulp zombies, but I have the mod No Hope on. No Hope disables the need to smash zombies. You still have to smash like living creatures that have died. So like if I kill a wasp or an evil raider, we have to smash them, but not the undead. It's actually a change I really like from No Hope, but the bad news is if you play on the experimental branch for with No Hope, they've changed that. So you do have to smash every zombie if you're playing experimental No Hope. But yeah, good question though. Good question. I like it because it almost seems more realistic to me. I don't know. We could get into the details of how the zombie virus works in this game, but it's also just a lot less of a pain in the you know what to have to, like, if you're going in to clear a city, you know, like a big city, and you know you're going to be literally killing thousands of zombies. You have to smash or dissect every single one of those. It's a real pain in the butt. All right, let's fill the tank up. Boom. All right, so that's good. Let's drop off everything we've got in our little basket, which isn't much, but it actually holds a pretty decent amount of stuff, doesn't it? Man, can't wait till we get some... yeah, I would have been almost happier if we had found the refugee center. Do I not know where that's at? No. Because that way we can almost certainly get our welding stuff. You know, I could trade for it, but, well, for now we've got a usable vehicle, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Carpal tunnel fuel. All right, so where are we at? What are we doing here? Let's grab some of this. Let's take this over here. I don't think I have tools to replace a tire right now. Yeah, that wheel's pretty banged up. These wheels are both banged up. Yeah, I don't have my cordless impact wrench. Can we put this tire into the basket? Yes. Okay, we've got a tire. Let's see if there's maybe a second tire laying around. Oh, there's a... No lug wrench here. Now, the forge is better. You only need to find a shelter to figure out where the refugees... That's true. That's true. It is better to have found that. There's another muffler. Oh, that's an engine. Deflated wheel. Is that another bike wheel? Oh. Ooh. Wait a second. That looks way too big. That's not what I want to do. A wide studded bicycle wheel intended for off-road. So this isn't for the motorcycle then. I wonder if we could use it, though. I'm going to take it. Maybe we could put that on the back. Yeah. That's a bicycle wheel, so that won't work. So if I put it on my motorcycle, it won't work. For like a mountain bike? Okay, darn it. Affiliated. What's this? So if we disassemble this... Yeah, I can get another filter. Hell, we can get an air filter. We're doing this. Oh, what? Where? I don't care about the zombie miners. Do we have a container? I do. All right, so in real life, it would work for a little bit. I mean, you could definitely use it, but it will have weight issues. Yeah, I've done that before. Where it had like unmatched wheels, and it throws off the car. You're right, and really affects most of all auto drive. Whenever you try and auto drive, it like hitches and it's constantly like jerking and stuff. It's super annoying. So. Yeah, we won't do that, but this is actually good. Disassembling these engines has given us a decent amount of stuff. Now, okay, let's drop what we can. The box is getting full. All right, what's our plan here? Let me look. Time of day, 7:30 p.m. We need to probably get back to the campsite and sleep, but let's go this way. We're going to go up and around to get back to the campsite. instead of going down the way we came, we'll kind of cruise past the forge and just see what else is around here. There's some sort of little building right there. What is that exactly? Is that a rest stop? It's a road stop. Huh. Could be some vehicles there. Maybe we can strip for parts or something. Let's go. Time to hit the road, fellas. We got 12% fuel. That's all we ever really needed in life. And if we really need it, we've got a clay golem locked and loaded in our back pocket there. So, Clayface, he's always ready to volunteer to help us out. All right, now another thing we can do, because we don't have a large amount of cargo space with our motorcycle, but we can just start dumping stuff like right at the forge, you know. I don't think the NPCs or anything will mess with it. So we got Forgeborns, we turn on safe mode. Oh, look at that. Are you serious? There's a fungal infection over here. Right by the forge, bro. Right by the forge. Oh, that's wild. Okay, there's no vehicles here. Oh, this is literally just like a bathroom, isn't it? What? I don't care about forge workers. Oh, there's a book here. Crafter Quarter, that's alright. That's worth stopping for. Yep, just toilets. Okay. Forge... Oh, stop it. Yep, nothing here. Alright, so... Gray that out. What's this above us? Oh, another lumber mill. Nice. Could be more potential gas. One of these times we'll come across a lumber mill that will have NPCs at it, which we'll be able to like trade with and stuff. So that'll be cool. What did Slash say? I missed it. Consoles, maybe they changed it, but in gaming you used to burn piles of bodies. I think you have to put one wood under the pile though. And back to the orcs or the undying intro clay fate. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Since we've got our vehicles situated, we're going to have to return to our main base and retrieve all our loot and bring it over to the forge for trading and stuff. I would like to come over to the orc village and pick up some loot. It's kind of a long way, but, well, we'll see about that in the morning. It's too late to be doing that now. HD, that's something I want to find strange that I think I've seen fungoids. You see them all the time. Yeah, I do see them all the time. Chainsaw is an awesome cut weapon. Did I miss a chainsaw? Let's see, or did somebody mention it? Oh, an owl bear. Ooh, that's interesting too. Owl bear is another great animal to kite along, but they are faster than typically than the player. There he goes, chasing turkeys or something. See you later, buddy. I'll just let him pass for now, but we could potentially use him like the golem, but like I say, it's going to be more dangerous using an owl bear. Maybe it'll help clean out some of the fungoids around or something. Yeah, that's how the old forge looked, Consoles. That's right. I want to say about half the size of the new one. Let's go up to the wood mill here just to see if there's NPCs or not. I don't know how fast you can go with these things. Yep, there's NPCs here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hold on. All right, we need to talk at them. Oh, they've got fungoids inside their little compound. Oh, okay. He wants us to retrieve his dog. Okay, I do actually have a dog whistle. Didn't I pick one up? Or is that a different run? Maybe I don't have one. I think they'll let us climb the fence, right? Yeah, they don't attack us. Oh, God, that fungus made a move towards me. All right, let's talk to this dude. Oh, this guy wants it. Oh. Yeah. Wait, do I not have any on me? I do have an inhaler. Here you go, buddy. Mission success. I got one for you. Glad to help. I need no payments. Let's see if he will join us now. All right, let's stop talking to him. Open up dialogue again. There it is. Another survivor. We should travel together. 100% chance, baby. I don't know. This is Andrea. Andrea Coates. I think right now, should we leave her? I don't know if she can fit on my motorcycle. If she can sit on like the handlebars or what. I think we'll leave her for now. But I will mark this that says NPC. And, you know, if she can sit in the basket. We might be able to get others to join us too. No. Okay, let's at least pick up the rest of the quests here. Some of them are pretty easy to get. Have a job. Oh, okay, so she wants a flag. Yeah, that's an easy one. You know what's interesting is this dude right here is wearing an American flag. I wonder if I could get him to join me and then take that off. There's a lot of people here. There we go. Infected badly and need you get me some antibiotics. Do I have any on me? I thought I did. No antidepressants. Shoot. I do have antibiotics somewhere. No, don't touch it. No job there. Let's come talk to the main person real quick. Any jobs done? Machinery. 3 drive belts. You know what? I'm pretty sure we have those in the motorcycle. Alright, so I might actually have antibiotics too. No. Alright, what did he want? 2 drive belts. Shoot, I thought I had 3. I think I do back at the camp, so we'll come back for those. Andrea's job is mop up back a pee. That's her job. That's right, sir. Talk to this guy. Dave, if you surround a city, my better never showed up. Okay, so this guy wants us to go to a cabin. Or wait. Is his the... No, okay, his is to kill the Jabberwocky. Oh, that could be fun. Now, guys... Oh, it's not far either. Oh, it's in the woods, though. That's tricky. That's tricky. That's something we'll think about. We might kill the Jabberwocky at some point. Could be interesting to take that owlbear over there, see if the owlbear can knock off the Jabberwocky. Okay, he doesn't have anything for us. No job there. Oh, what do you got? Everyone does. We need to find a record of all the weather patterns. All right, that's another one. Not seen the Jabberwock. That would be amazing for sure. You can craft a drive belt. I'm pretty sure we have a... Oh, what did I open that up for? Pretty sure we have one. A third one. Yeah. Oh, makeshift drive belt. Would that qualify for the quest, though? I don't know. It might. It might. I'm not sure, though. All right, that's... Nobody's in there. I think we talked to almost everybody. Maybe not this guy yet. Well, the unfortunate thing is I'm pretty sure they won't let us use their gasoline. Oh, yeah, please go find a religious relic. Okay, we got a good selection of quests from these. It's pretty random. I've come in here before, and it'll be like 5 dudes who all want an inhaler or something, which is easy, but... Oh, he's got a job. Important software you need on a USB. All right, cool, cool. You think it does? Well, let's see. It is 7 p.m., so we're headed back home for now. Where am I getting this water that is, like, undrinkable? Now oh shit! I just walked right up to that fungal. The religious relic thing he's talking about is a specific thing. Yeah, it's a relic. It's called a relic. Yeah. Find a relic of a forgotten safe. Places like cathedrals or museums would count. Which we do know the location of one cathedral at least. It's deep in a city, but all right. Let's hop on our motorcycle. Brum, 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 brum. Here we go, people. All right, and yeah, pretty much a straight shot. We might come across a couple vehicles we haven't looted yet, but let's keep moving. Oh. Actually, don't think there's anything in that vehicle. This thing's got that weird, like, hitching sound to it sometimes. We're gonna be sleeping in a tent tonight. I hope it's pretty safe over here. Quests are open and oh crap, they're open-ended. There might be like a time frame, but I don't know. For some, but I don't think there are. Oh, there's fish in this pond. All right. Okay, so yeah, we've got a drive belt, automotive filter. There has to be one here. What? Yeah, I've got 3 drive belts right there. Yeah. Okay. And I got a lot of stuff in this pile here. Hold on. What's over here? Okay. So let's do auto haul. This is all the stuff. Now we're going to go into our advanced inventory management. I'm going to aim at that. I really can't fit anything else in here. So let's put... there's so much stuff. First of all, do I have... I don't think I have antibiotics at this location. Alright. Now, let's see. The inhaler quest and antibiotics quest have time... oh, they do. Okay. The NPC dies within the time expired. Thank you, Slash'em. That's helpful, buddy. Appreciate that info. Alright, so this is actually full. Let's take down our things. God, we desperately need some welding stuff, though. It's the only way I'm going to be able to carry all the loot that we need to carry is with welding. Alright, let's see. It's pretty early in the evening. What is that? There's a large rock on the corner of our tent here. We're sleeping in a tent out in the middle of a field. Oh, I do have a dog whistle. I think that guy just gave it to me. Actually, did the quest giver give me that? I believe he did. I think this USB drive was also given by one of the quest givers. Oh, you know what? I've got a book. Let's read Crafter's Quarterly. Nope, never mind. That won't help us. All right, we'll do some practicing. What do we do? Computer? Sure. Yep. Let's do athletics. You miss Doyle. Don't miss him. Computer. Just killing a little time before bed. It's a little bit early to go to sleep now. We'll be waking up when it's still dark. Let's get our bandaging up. Speaking of bandaging, let's go ahead and throw some on there. All right, that's good enough. Let's eat. Okay, and alcohol wipes. Hopefully these will be healed up by the morning time. All right, and time for bed, everybody. Let's save it. Best goblin ever. That's right, he was a mutant. I forgot about that. Yeah, that crafty little goblin managed to stay alive. Hugging a llama every night before bed. All right, we'll just do 6 quick hours. Wake up at around 5 a.m. Not too bad, not too bad. You fought hard, even survived how many. That's right. We had the option. That's one of the cool things about this. If you have survivors and your character dies, you have the option to continue playing as one of your survivors. But nobody ever wants to inhabit Doyle's body, so I said no. I said no, thank you. We're not going to play as Doyle. We're going to play as Aeram, and we're going to conquer the world, everybody. All right, so we got a couple of choices. We could go back up here and pick up an NPC, but there's no real reason to do that right away. You know what? Actually, there could be a reason to do that. I could use one of the NPCs as bait to kill the Jabberwock. Where is that? I thought we were tracking that. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. There it is. It's not far from us. I could also walk the clay golem over there, but I actually have a feeling that the Jabberwocky would probably murder a clay golem. I mean, if a me-go can kill a clay golem super easy, I'm pretty sure that dude too. I've killed a Jabberwocky before, but it was by sacrificing an NPC. I would set the NPC in front of it, aggro the Jabberwock, have it chase until the NPC, starts fighting it, and then I just sit there and open up with a gun. But that won't work for this playthrough. Let's see, what do we have? I got 2 Molotov cocktails. I don't know how susceptible it is to fire. Well, let's just go find out. What we'll do is we'll save the game and we'll try it. If we have to, we can always save scum. I don't like to do that, but it's worth it. Come on, turn already, bro. No, wait a second. Okay, so I already killed this creature by running it over. I've been told that if you manage to kill the Jabberwocky with a melee weapon, like if the final strike is a melee strike, then the weapon you use will be transformed into like a magical weapon. Can anybody actually confirm that? Is that true? Because if that's the case, then I'd probably like to go pick up that sword and see if we could get like the final kill with the sword. Could be extremely risky to do that though. The Vorpal, exactly, Rod. Exactly. That's how I've heard you can get a Vorpal weapon, is by killing the Jabberwocky with the melee weapon. Never heard of that? I don't know, Monster. I'm not sure. It is just something I've heard from, chatters and stuff. Alright, so we could also do it with like the hatchet or the bat. I just feel like, a sword would be way cooler. Alright, was this the dude? Yeah. I can keep you safe, buddy. Let's trade with him real quick. Because I want to get my inhaler back. Oh, he's got a straight up wood axe. Pack of firecrackers. Give me all this stuff, dude. You don't need that. I'll leave him with the axe. Axe is a good weapon for an NPC. Alright. So, you following me, dude? Yeah. Alright, can you get on here? He's on. Let's go. He just jumped right on, didn't he? You gotta love it. It's not even that powerful of an enemy. Weird. Must be a magicalism thing. Killed it with an axe, no transformation. Alright, well maybe it was just rumor and speculation that wasn't true. You know how that kind of thing is. Could be from an older version too. Maybe that they eventually patched out. I don't know. But we'll find out. Does she get armor? I'm not going to give her any armor. You can kill it with a diamond-coated weapon. That'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll just come over to it and check it out. Okay, so it's down in these trees. Oh, that's just a Google AI response to the question? Is that what you mean? Okay. Let's position the bike so it doesn't get hit with anything. Is that a cow over here? God damn, there are calves all the way over here. I really should have fenced those guys up. Alright, so come with me, dude. What we're going to do is we're going to put them up here by the exit to the forest. Because it's hard to kite this thing out of the forest, kind of. Alright. DG. I'm actually kind of curious about this person. Can we look at... Asthmatic, clumsy, heavy sleeper, slow reader, skilled liar, robust genetics, quick, indefatigable, good with dodging, cutting weapons, melee 1. Alright, I mean, they're an average. I would say a little bit below average, actually. Lead it to the... Is there goblins? Actually, that's not a... Hey, what's up, David? Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Appreciate you. Glad to see you, my friend. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. No, but I want to try and kill this thing myself. This could be a complete disaster here, but like I said, we might end up just save scumming. Didn't I just tell you to stay put, dude? Diamond coated, but yeah, I have no clue either. We'll see. We're about to find out, buddy. I'm going to actually wield a Molotov first. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the Jabberwock. Look at that monster. Whoo! Everybody familiar with where the Jabberwocky comes from? Hello, Zion Orion. Hello, hello, my friend. A putrid amalgamation of body parts from humans and other creatures have fused together in this aberration of flesh. The eyes of all the heads dart about rapidly, and the mouths form a chorus of groaning screams. Actually, it was Carol, I believe, Alice in Wonderland. Or you said Underland. Maybe that's what you're talking about, Wonderland. I'm not sure what Underland is. Was that just a misspelling? All right, so... yeah, it's fatally dangerous. It's faster than we are. So we've got it now, and it is not aggroed on me yet. Okay, I think it is now. Yeah, okay. No, it's not aggroed on me again. Let's actually toss this Molotov at it before... Why does it keep going out, bro? Okay, there it goes. Don't go behind the trees, you jerk. Okay, now he's coming at me. Wow, this thing is not aggroing on me at all. What was that? What the hell are you doing, dude? Slamming trees and crap over here. Or is he... maybe he's fighting something. Bro, see, this is why it's so hard. I'm going to turn the corner and he's going to be right next to me. I don't know why he's not aggroing on me. It's a little bit strange. Wait, hold on. What's it say? He's hostile. What's he doing? I'm really confused by why he's not aggroed on me. Alright, well, let's try the Molotov. I don't think that... no, I missed him. Shit. Shit. That might have been a bad move. I just walked into the fire. Oh, that hurt him real bad. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I can kill him just with my magic missile. I don't think I'm going to try and do it with a melee. I don't think I'm going to do it with the... oh! I just lost sight of him. Did he die, or... oh, he died. He's down. Damn it. Well, we killed it, but it wasn't the way I wanted, and now this forest is literally going to catch fire here. Shoot. Did the quest say we needed to, like, retrieve a part of him? I think we just kill it. Wow, single Molotov did the trick. And a couple of magic missiles. Alright. A little bit of a letdown there, but where the hell's the motorcycle? And your Molotov is now Vorpal. All the little shattered bits of glass. Oh, that's funny. He was logging, just trying to survive. Yeah, he was just trying to make a little life for himself out in the woods. All right, well, we'll go. Excuse me. Yeah, we completed the quest because you can see now it's the end point is being tracked over here. Let's hold off on that. We will come back to it, obviously, but how do I get over here? Hey, thank you, Unwashed Mind. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate the super chats. You guys are the best. Yep, killed him. Oh, we got a Me-Go tower right there, but we're just going to ignore that. So, let's head over to our other vehicle. I probably should have made sure I had more of my solar panels packed away. Crap, I think they're sitting back at the campsite, though. Damn it. Yeah, I needed those solar panels over here. Shoot. Let's just see what we got going on. So this is the electric vehicle that I was working on. There's my longbow, too. Let's grab those books. Yeah, see, this thing's ready to go. It just needs the batteries reinstalled, and they need a charge on them, obviously. Let's see. Ugh. I mean, they got some charge. It's just not going to be enough, that's for sure. All right. It's unfortunate, too, because this thing would have more storage space on it. Not quite enough, but... All right, let's hop back on. Let me think here. Let's grab this Undying. And what time of day is it? It's 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, let's get our buddy. We're going to have a little fun here. So we'll talk to Andre. DG, I want you to guard. Good, good, good. So he's going to stay there. We'll have a little food and drink. Okay. We're going to go try and get a sword, basically. All right. Let's go find that Undying troll. I hope he's still around. It's funny to say that, but it's true. Probably turn safe mode on while we're chasing a troll. We only spotted him, and he was in the woods over here. Yeah, it was like right over here. He could have moved around a bit, too. Oh boy, this is a real bad idea. There he is. Alright. He does not see me. I imagine he's probably got really bad eyesight. I don't know, though. Alright, safe mode's turned off. Should be. No, now it is. Okay, now he sees me. Just double check. It is a bit slower than me. I'm still going to sprint. Try and lead him out of these woods here. Alright, stop sprinting. Okay, he's still coming. So we cannot use him to kill zombies because he is undead. He won't be attacking other undead. Alright, let's walk. So my goal then is going to be to walk him kind of around. Maybe we'll stop off at this goblin encampment. I guess we could go to this one, couldn't we? But the orc village that I wanted to go to is up that way. So I think we'll just walk him around. Are you coming, dude? Or see, that's the risk with this guy. He's got really poor vision. Okay, wait. I don't really want to go back through that forest. Oh, he's tearing through trees and stuff to get at me. Yeah, you don't mess with this dude. Oh, come on. Alright. Won't take that long. Get him to stay on me. Oh, we got a Krek on us. He will attack the Krek, though. get a good idea of his fighting prowess. And of course, the Undying, being a troll, will regenerate. So let's help him out here. This Krek is kind of annoying. Kreks are, they have that like run, hit and run tactic. There we go. All right, follow me, buddy. So they hit you, and then they kind of turn and run away, and then come back at you. It's real annoying. But this right here is one of my favorite techniques for taking out like harder to clear areas. Like if this was a living troll, which of course do exist, then I would definitely take him straight into a city, you know, go for like a library or a hospital or something. Just clear it. It's actually my first time ever using a troll for this purpose, though. All right, so we don't have too much farther. I wish I could auto walk, but yeah, we'll almost certainly lose him if I do that. You know, we can run, but am I able to like crouch? Does that slow me down even more? Oh god, yeah, that slows me down way too much. I was thinking maybe there's some way we can like equalize our speed with him, so I could just auto walk, but that was not it. That was scary right there. All right, we're getting there. Guizaka, I once used a friend to clean a rural house full of things, and he ran away because he was humiliated. Oh, you used a Migo. Yeah, Migos will run away when they get too injured. Okay, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. I don't know. There could be some interesting stuff at this Goblin encampment. I mean, I assume it probably wouldn't be too much for a undead troll to freaking clear a Goblin encampment. Come on, dude. There's a bunch of spiders over here. I wonder if these spider nests ever have, like, loot in them. I always wondered that. Like, if there's maybe loot, like, at the middle of the spider's nest. Probably not. Just a bunch of web. Stupid web. Stuff does go up in flames real quick, though. All right, we're getting there. Almost to the Goblin place. Turkeys should hang out. Shared language rights. Come on, you troll. This is one, too. You really don't want to accidentally take a hit from this guy. Oh, okay, great. Well, we've got a mass grave dead ahead of us, which means he's not going to attack them. So, did you see an owlbear? Oh, are you talking about the owlbear shared to the turkeys? Well, oh, look at this. Look at this. There's bandits over here. Hold your horses. Oh, shit, I left them a little too close. So I think we're going to have to forget about the goblins because that horde of zombies is between us and them. But hold your horses because we got humans. Okay, this guy's got a revolver. This guy's got an American flag on him. Wooden crossbow? That's probably crap. Probably, but you could have captured other humans, put them into cocoons. Salute. Okay, that guy's got a rifle, crossbow. Got to be careful about their range, because if I lead this guy over to them, the bad news is they're going in the wrong direction. I don't know if I want to be a... Oh. I walked a little too close to that guy. I didn't realize that. He's aggroed on me. He's running from the troll. Oh, that troll might not be able to catch him. Damn it. I wish I had some magic spell to, like, take out their legs or something. Oh, it's just going to chase him forever. Oh. Oh, no. I don't know what to do. All right, Dragonkin. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out, buddy. It's great to see you. Thanks for your help, too. Maybe if I hit him... No. Damn it. If I just can reacquire my troll, that'd be good. I know, perpetual... Oh, shit! Somehow I'm standing right next to this mother. What the hell was that, dude? Alright, well, I picked him back up. good. Look at these guys. They're spread out everywhere. Ooh, tear gas. Alright, so I guess we'll just go north. Got another supply drop here. Ah! Good news, it's only 6 in the morning, so we've got all day to play with this guy. But once we get him to the right spot, with the right kind of prey, I have a feeling this guy's going to unload. Actually kind of interested in taking him over here to this elf workshop. I wonder what kind of loot the elves drop. Will there be magical equipment at this goblin camp? I don't know. It is a magicalism, created place, so it could. Of course, we are playing with no hope, though. So remember, loot generation just by default is going to be nerfed quite a bit. But David says there usually is. Yeah, one of the reasons I am headed over this way is this orc village right here. We cleared quite a few orcs from it. And one of them dropped a sword. It wasn't magic. It was just a plain old long sword, but I'd still love to get my hands on a freaking long sword. Those things are actually quite nice. They have special little moves you can use on them. Do we go down or up here? We better go this way. I wonder how this guy would do against a nest full of dermatics. Oh, shit. Look at that. Okay, we're going the other way. We got another crowd of zombies. A lot of them, too, over there. Okay. Yeah, I am tempted to double back for that goblin encampment, but like I said, there's an orc village, which is kind of my ultimate destination. I don't know, though. God, if that stupid zombie pit hadn't been right next to it, might have been able to do with it. I don't know. I'm tempted to go back there. But, yeah, let's turn back. It's closer. And there might still just be an awesome sword or something here, so I don't have to walk halfway across the map. And maybe the entrance is on this side. I don't know. Whoa, what the? Oh, a freaking worm just got me, bro. And my friend over there de-aggroed. Okay, kill the worm, please. No? Worm got me. You're excited, but afraid? I understand. Alright, let's move in. Oh, worm's on me again. These worms are kind of annoying. Alright, so here's the goblin encampment. Doesn't appear that the door is on this side, though, so I'm going to leave the troll for a second. I want to look around this side. Maybe we can pull this off if that zombie pit isn't super close. I mean, they're in view. I mean, we might just potentially be able to use the zombies to clear this thing. Save the troll, but... So how do we open... Oh, I see it. Never mind. So now it's open. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, hell, dude, there's so many, bro. Oh, my God. There's the chieftain right there. So, okay, check this out. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I still have a pack of firecrackers. Whoops, I didn't think that's how that worked. Oh my God, dude, that's so loud. Hold on, I'm sorry. I would have warned you, but I didn't think that's how that worked. Wait, are the zombies even triggered? The zombies didn't even hear that, bro. Are you serious? Alright, well, here's what we'll just do. Was that super loud or what? Kind of surprised those goblins didn't just come like spilling out of there, you know? Oh shit, we got a dog on us. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay. So, now those zombies should basically... You heard it? They should basically go in and attack, even if we're not, like, looking at them, right? Oh, shit. They're still on me. Might take out this dog. Okay. Let's wait for a second to get our breath. Okay. Live fire characters are strung up 20 claymores together. Text says 1 ringing ears. Sorry about that. I thought I'd be able to like throw them or something, but they just explode directly in my hand, I guess, which is kind of wild. But all right, so the Undying, he's still up there chasing turkeys or whatever. He's like chasing birds up there. Let's go around. All right, I got another zombie. These guys got a little too far and they aggroed on me, didn't they? So let's take him out. Try and peek around the corner. Come on. Go down. Here we go. All right. We need as many of those as we can get. Now, let's see what's going on over here. Did that actually help or hurt us? Oh my God. This is a situation where having my motorcycle would be much more helpful. I don't understand why these zombies aren't like aggroing on the orcs and vice versa. Why aren't the orcs, or the goblins or whatever, why aren't they aggroing on these dudes? Okay, now they're coming down. Maybe it was just me. They needed to aggro on me, I guess. Oh, whoopsie. All right, let's run. I think that did the trick to a degree. All right, we stopped bleeding. We're in mild pain. Eat a codeine. Yeah, they're tearing through them pretty good. Let's see how they handle a troll. Hello? It's probably halfway across the frickin' world by now. Where was he? Tell me you fell in that hole there, buddy. Well, there he is. Okay. It's in a good spot for us. Real good spot. Speed is at 97. It's not quite perfect, but we're still a little bit faster than him. Humans are more tasty than goblins, I guess. Yeah. They want me, the player, not the other NPCs. All right, here we go. Goblin chieftain. He's made himself a target. They're ugly little things, aren't they? Gotta worry about that ranged though. I don't want to get too close to the goblins. Okay, is that chieftain? I think the chieftain is chasing me right now. Yeah, come get somebody. I mean, we know what's going to happen here. Okay, time is passing. They're fighting. Shockingly, they're still alive. Oh my God, look at the damage on the Undying. Is that Goblin Chieftain going to actually kill that thing? Maybe he does have like a magic weapon or something. Holy crap. I mean, this is a battle over here, folks. Hold on, let's get closer. Oh, they're both so close to dying. Wait, maybe I can pick him off and get the XP for it. Alright, magic missile. I don't have a lot of magic left. I just stole your kill there, buddy. Yeah, if we don't let this guy regenerate, we can kill him. Tempted to let him regenerate, though. Oh my god, there are so many goblins in here. Holy crap, there's so many, dude. Okay, I gotta step inside. Are they aggroed on me? Just 2 of them. Alright, I'm gonna speed out of here. No, don't follow me, dude. Don't follow me. Okay, he just went in. He's inside. It's not in very far. There are ladders on the walls. Excuse me. He might end up dying here. Yeah. He's pretty... Let's loot this chieftain before... Oh, combat knife +1. Tell me that was the chieftain. I think the chieftain had the combat knife +1. Yeah, I just got a magic weapon. But it was a combat knife. That's not bad. Yeah, let's try and loot these guys. Oh, yes. Oops. Well, nervous. Alright, let's loot this guy. These are just corpses of zombies. Well, it's official. The chieftain can have a magic weapon on him. So far, that's the only one we've seen, though. Oh, there he goes. He's off. He's inside. So, whoa, whoa, whoa. The game got weird there for a second. I don't think these, regular zombies will have, or regular goblins will have much. I'm just waiting for him to die at any point, but oh man, he is going to wreak havoc in this place, isn't he? Oh, I got a goblin on me. There will probably be loot in the buildings, but you have to clear it for that. Yep, understood. I'm also surprised why we don't have to smash these goblins. I thought we would have to smash the goblins. Weird by that. Oh, there are ladders up here. There's a bunch of loot just like strewn all over the ground too. Anything interesting? There's a gun blade. What's a gun blade? This forward sloping blade has a short barrel pump shotgun attached to the blade's spine. So it's a gun / blade, huh? Mini lighter. This is all loot from the corpses. Doesn't look like there's too much like on the ground. There's a sappy scroll. Standpipe maintenance log. Oh, there's a hack pro. You never played Final Fantasy? I played Final Fantasy X, but that was it. Do we think, are there goblins like up on the walls or in here? Oh, there's 2 goblin chieftains still. Wait, they could have more loot on them. Oh, good, he's fighting them. Oh, shit, I got goblins on me. Sorry, I went in your little house. No, stay in your place. Stay in there. Don't come out here. Don't come out here. Dang it. Well, he's going to take that. We'll have to remain in the vicinity, though, for him to do his work. We need to be, he needs to be in the reality bubble with us so he can clear all those goblins. So it's probably in our best interest to, stand here and practice. Just practice bandaging for a couple of hours in game. No. And then we'll go back and we'll peek our heads in. Do some athletics. Okay, let's peek around again. God, our focus is garbage. Let's play some games. I can hear like arrows and stuff being shot in there. Let's play another game real quick because I think we've got more time. Okay, focus is better. We got a little bit more magic back. Stupid card minigame in 8 was a bad distraction for me. I remember there was a tournament in 10. You could play like this game, this like sports game. It was like an underwater volleyball. I can't remember what it was called. I think it started with a J or so. I want to say like Jocko. But yeah, that was like, I got addicted to like building my team and like trying to rise through the ranks of the tournament and stuff. Blitzball, that's what it was. Yep, Blitzball. I'll take these guys out myself. Yeah, our magic missile, I mean, it's improved leaps and bounds from what it was at the beginning of today's stream, no doubt about it. I wonder how much these cudgels sell for. If they're valuable at all, I'll be swimming in it. Not 50 cents. All right, let's move. God damn it. How many of these guys got out of the place? I should have closed the door. That's what I should have done. I should have closed the door behind him. Oh, too late. Somebody already broke the lever. Okay, we'll just speed past, leave those guys behind again. So they're still fighting. That obviously needs a bit more time. Yeah, I'm out of mana too, so we'll come back here behind the place, but we're still close enough that it's inside the reality bubble for the most part. Just get real close to it. Has anyone ever played Souls-like? You mean the genre Souls-like, or is that a specific game? I've not heard of that game. I'm familiar with the genre of Souls-like games. Keep practicing. Oh, did I say no? Practice. Yeah, just in general. Gotcha. I'm not big into it so much. Stop practicing. Yeah, but I'm curious if anybody else here in chat has. All right, so we just ate the last of our food and water that we have on our person. Let's go back around, see what kind of trouble this troll's done. I don't have much mana, but... Oh, there's a goblin warrior over there. He's still coming for me. Get past him, maybe we can peek our head inside. Cudgel. Goblin warrior down there. I'm still seeing a lot. I bet you he died. But he should rejuvenate. Like, it ain't over for that troll. Even if he falls, he's gonna get back up. You can't kill a troll with just regular melee weapons. I think we all know that. So, let's leave the area for now. Not bad, not bad. I'm tempted. My safe mode on. Let's turn on safe mode real quick. It's just after midday. We're going to take a quick auto walk over towards this orc village. If I can just run through here and snag that sword real quick, I will be super happy. Lasagna says, first 2 Dark Souls games only really a slow grind version. If memorizing attack patterns, much prefer to do that in faster paced games, story side. It is nice part of me, so I won't just watch the playthrough. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there are some games I actually just prefer to watch versus play for sure. A lot of those old Nintendo games I used to play as a kid. There's one particular Twitch streamer named the Grand Pooh Bear. He does a lot of like really hard challenge games like that, the old school Nintendo. I love watching those, but I would never want to play like Battletoads or something like that. All right, so we're approaching this orc village. Now, we weren't able to initially clear it, but there were a couple of corpses that dropped. Okay, that's not one of them. Okay, we got corpses all over the ground. There's still an orc warrior whose health is I don't know. Not good for us. Safe mode's off. He does... Oh, crap. Okay, so they're still fighting zombies. Oh, there's a Z-Orc there. Yikes. And he's aggroed on me. Is this other orc over here still organic? Yeah, there's an orc warrior. Let's have him take out the Z-Orc for us. God, they got poor-ass vision. Come together. And let's see if we can get... Oh, well, that didn't last long. What do you got on you, bro? Do you have a sword? Just drop a sword. Long sword. There it is. He's got a long sword on him. That's what we're looking for. It's not going to be magic, but that's what I want is that long sword. So let's run over there and grab it. There's probably several of them, too, laying over here. Yes, there it is. Let's grab that. Boom. Favorite this. Uh-huh. Look at this thing. 36 cut, 9 bash, plus 2 to hit. It's got brutal strike, rapid strike, and a high blocking ability, too. Yeah, this thing's awesome. This is where it's at, folks. All right, we got our sword. Let's see, I'm not... Yeah, that was a good weapon to pick up. So I'm just going to... Oh, crap, there's a bunch of Z-Orcs around. The good news, too, is if we need more of these swords for whatever reason... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hold on. Yeah, we can probably just return to this area. There's going to be a lot of weapons on the ground. A lot of those long swords. Yeah, let's also check out real quick combat knife. +1, baby. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's a magical weapon, you know? Oh, hold on. Combat knife +1, 24 pierce, -1 to hit. Yeah, it's not great, but, you know, I'll keep it. It's gonna be probably a replacement for this crappy survival knife. Let me look at that, actually. What's that say? Yeah. Combat knife +1. All right, we did it. Okay. Let's come over to the spiders real quick. I want to try something. So I got Z-Orcs all over me. Watch how quick this... Yeah, watch how quick these webs burn. Look at that. Oh my God, it spreads so quick. I love it. Actually, I'm surprised it's not spreading quicker than that. I think some parts of this are a different sort of web. Yeah, see that inner part? It's not like a true web. I don't know, it's weird, but I love burning the spiders. That's right, you filthy vermin. Demon spiderlings. You like the fire, don't you? All right, let's get back to our little base. Travel, travel, travel. Oh, probably should turn on safe mode. Safe mode on. Travel time engaged. We're moving, people. We're going to head back to our little impromptu base. You know what I might end up doing? I might have to make a travois. Yeah, I think we might do that. Travois will allow me to load up all the gear that we've got. That way I don't have to make like a bunch of different trips. We can just do this in one single trip. God, there are zombies coming all the way down from the city over here. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is our little home base. We didn't spend a lot of time here today, obviously, but this was, yeah, the spot of a lot of looting we did. There it is. So this is my main loot pile right here. We got 6 pages of stuff. I've even got black coffee already made up. Yeah. Look at that. Look at all that food. Oh, yeah. Tons of food. Books. So, yeah, all this, ideally, we could load this up and take this with us. But like I say, we might need... Yeah, we might need a travois so that I can wheel it all the way over to the forge. Yeah? Oh, wait. Yeah, there is a road. Actually, no. See, the problem with the travois is it's difficult to drag it over anything but road. I don't know. Might be possible. Might be possible. We could potentially drag it like this far. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here. And if we drag the travois to here, we could make individual trips like on foot just over to the forge. You know? Maybe we could pull it through the grass. I don't know. We'd have to see. What if you can add bolt holes to the travois and just float it? That's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know, my friends. Well, I'm starting to lose my voice here, so that's probably a good time to end today's stream, but we've been going for more than 3 hours today, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Had fun, for sure. I did. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. All your comments, your super chats. I really appreciate it, guys. And make sure to follow me on Twitch, because I will be streaming again in the coming days. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one.